farmers and ranchers. Need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care Analysis, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Louisville Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, "Go Mangum Tigers."
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies. 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night. Or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Well, Dylan gave me the high sign, said we were good to go. It was time to get on the air, so here we are on Classic Hits 97.7 on our Facebook Live page and also on oksports.tv. Thank you for joining us tonight here for high school basketball as Mangum on the road for the final time during the regular season as we are at Merritt for a pair of ball games. Obviously, the girls will be first, followed by the boys. We'll be back at home on Tuesday night for a pair of ball games with Hobart, starting at 6:30, and then it is postseason time. Now, we told you on Tuesday that we knew who the pairings were going to be, or we knew the pairings as far as the postseason, which gets underway next Friday, actually, for the 2A, 3A, and 4A districts, Class B and Class A, getting underway tonight. Mangum, of course, playing over at Snyder, and the other team inside that district is Frederick. Frederick and Snyder will play on Friday night of next week, both on the girls and the boys' side, in elimination bowl games. And whoever wins will then play on Saturday against Mangum. The girls will play at 6:30, followed by the boys at 8 o'clock. We can project even further in looking at the bracket If both the girls and boys win, they will play the following Thursday at Arapahoe, or rather at Apache, and they will do battle in a 6:30 ball game for the boys, or girls rather, and an 8 o'clock ball game for the boys. That's if they win on Saturday night over at Snyder. Were they to lose either one of them, the girls would come back and play at 1:30 on Friday in an elimination ball game, and the boys would play at 3 o'clock on that Friday in an elimination ball game. So if you win that first game on that Thursday night, if you win your district and you win that first game on that Thursday night, you assure yourself of heading to the area tournament the next week, which, by the way, will be played at Southwestern Oklahoma State University up there in Weatherford. Now, that's down the road, and I know that head coaches Richard Carney and Chad Hussey would say, let's not talk about that tonight. Let's just talk about the ball game at hand as we get ready for Merritt and the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers here on Classic Hits 97.7. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back and continue our countdown to tip-off here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Well, it's hard to believe it's that time of the year, but it is, as it is senior night tonight here in Merritt for the Oilerettes and the Oilers. By the way, they had school closed for 3 days this week because so many people were out with the flu. And when you look at a school this size, if you're closed for 3 days because of the flu, you can bet your bottom dollar that some of the players were part of that sickness. So it'll be interesting to see how their legs are here tonight. This is a rematch of the championship bowl game last month at the 10th annual Merritt Classic. And in that championship bowl game, Merritt won it on the 12th day of January by a final score of 54-48. That was a week that saw Mangum play a tough game on that Tuesday night against Navajo, won that bowl game, won their opening round bowl game in rather pedestrian fashion here in this tournament, and then on Friday won a semifinal matchup with Hollis that extended them a lot. And talked to Richard Carney a little while ago. He said, I went and looked at the tape of that ball game against Merritt earlier this week, and then I looked at it again yesterday, and I wanted to throw up, and it wasn't because I'm suffering from the flu. It's just one of those ball games that the girls just made a lot of mental mistakes. They were tired, not from a physical standpoint, but they were tired mentally. As I said, 2 big ball games during the week that absolutely sapped it out of them. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond here this evening. And on that night, on that Saturday night back on the 12th day of January, a lot of mental errors by the Lady Tigers, throwing the ball out of bounds when nobody was there, traveling, double dribbles, silly fouls. And I would think that that will be shored up quite a bit here this evening against the Oilerettes, and also look for better foul shooting. As we told you on Tuesday night, had Mangum shot the basketball better from the free throw line on that Tuesday evening against Hollis, it wouldn't have been a close ball game that went down to the collective wire. Our countdown to tip-off continues. We'll take one final timeout, come back and get your starting lineups and have the opening tap. Mangum and Merritt coming up senior night in Merritt on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
All right, welcome back to Merritt. Starting five being introduced here for the Oilerettes, and already a different look to them. Yiley Yarborough will get the start here this evening. Yarborough, just a freshman, getting the start tonight for head coach Ben Scott. She'll be joined by Blakely Barnett, Jocelyn Sanders, along with Claudia Porter and Kinsey Mung. The starting five for Merritt in their home white uniforms with the orange numerals and the orange trim. A little bit of a different look as well for Richard Carney. He'll go with Dusty Pence. And then Rogers Square, then Sarah and Nicole, Jaden Davenport, and Kyra Hussey getting the start here tonight for the Mangum Lady Tigers. Who'll work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Road black uniforms, orange numerals, and orange trim. It'll be Mung to jump center with Sarah Rogers. They put 8 minutes up on the clock. And the opening tap going to be controlled by Mangum, and we are underway. Thanks for joining us on Classic Hits 97.7 on oksports.tv and on our Facebook Live page. Well, we have seen Richard go with an up-tempo look now for the last 3 weeks or so, and has paid off handsomely for the Lady Tigers. Here's Hussey on the dribble drive. Shot goes up, didn't get it to fall. We've got a blocking foul, though, right away. And again, you see that up-tempo attack the glass style being displayed by this group from Mangum. Well, Daly Pollard has come into the ballgame now, and Pollard actually apparently a late starter. We were told differently, but Daly Pollard getting the start, and Pollard is going to get called for the foul as Hussey misses the first free throw. Another one on the way for Kyra. And this one is up, and it is no good. So those free throw shooting woes that plagued Mangum on Tuesday night in that win against Hollis early on doing the same thing. Sarah Rogers with the steal. She'll go to Dusty. The little scoop shot, and it goes for Pence. So Dusty Pence will get Mangum on the board to get that full court pressure, trapping defense, resulting in a turnover and now a timeout. 7:21 left in quarter number one. Timeout by Merritt. Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Well, that trapping defense, again, that Mangum employed a couple of weeks ago and has proved to be so successful. Results in a turnover to begin the ball game and an easy two. Well, not an easy two. She earned it. Dusty Pence, a little scoop shot. And then on the inbounds play, Merritt was in trouble and had to burn a 30-second timeout. 7:21 left in quarter number one. Mangum on top by a score of 2-0. Inbounds pass caught over the top by Mung. She'll go here on the near side. A little 10-footer. Claudia Porter knocking it down. And Porter will tie it at 2. Now, Merritt going to come out in their own half-court or full-court trapping defense, and Dusty Pence simply walked it up across the timeline. In her hip pocket was Pollard, but Pence no trouble with Pollard. Pollard listed as a freshman, diminutive by even Dusty's standards. Sarah Rogers going to go inside and score, and Rogers makes it 4-2. Inbounds pass caught by Mung in the middle of the floor. Now a run out here on the near side. Pollard asking for the ball on the wing. Doesn't get it. Ball slapped free. Going to be picked up by Claudia Porter. Now she'll go out high at a reset to Jocelyn Sanders. Kinsey Mung will take it near the timeline. So Mangum extending their defense all the way out to the 10-second mark. And so far, Merritt having a little bit of problem with it. Trying to work it inside. They do from 10 feet. Sanders' shot doesn't go. And Sarah Rogers with the rebound. One and done there for Mangum. A good time on the defensive glass. Here's Pence into the front court. She'll bobble the ball. Goes off of her knee and out of bounds. And that was good defense by that freshman we talked about a minute ago, Dalen Pollard. And the youngsters stayed right with Dusty Pence. 6:07 left in quarter number one. Mung, the inbounds pass, middle of the floor. Looks for somebody to give it up to. And now a reach-in foul called on Nicole Rogers. And that's one of those mental mistakes that Richard at this time of the year, well, he doesn't like it at any time of the year, but certainly not right now. First quarter brought to you by hello, ladies. First quarter brought to you by Stockman's Bank here on Classic Hits 97.7. That foul on Rogers, her first, and number one on Mangum. Mung now for three, and she'll knock it down. Kinsey Mung. And Kinsey Mung comes from a line of Mungs who we've seen over the years knock down three balls left and right. Sarah Rogers misses on the other end, but Nicole Rogers is there to clean it up, and it's 6-5. Mangum on top by 1. 5:30 left in quarter number one. Mung, middle of the floor here, weaves her way through traffic. Going to take it down to the free throw line, and then Davenport racing from behind. Slaps it out of bounds. It'll still be Merritt ball, but again, you see that speed there of Jaden Davenport. Inbounds pass, caught, and shot blocked away. Claudia Porter went up, and Sarah Rogers went right with her and said, get that stuff out of here. So the block will give it back now to Mangum. Rogers wanted to go inside to Kyra. Ball kicked away. Kyra puts it up and in, though. That's Sarah instead on the give back. Count the bucket, we were told. Sarah Rogers with two more. Foul on Claudia Porter, going to be her first. Team foul number 2 called on Merritt. So Rogers making hay inside early on. Free throws, Sarah does not roll in. And early on, Mangum 0 for 3 from the foul line. They lead 8-5. Back the other way comes Blakely Lively. She'll stop out top to Porter. Ball free, and Mung will track it down. A reset now to Pollard. In the corner, right side, you'll find it in the hands of Jocelyn Sanders. The thing about being here at Merritt, we are quite a few feet away from the action. Not like in Mangum where we're right on top of it, and we enjoy that. Speaking of being in the middle of the action, there's Pence with the steal. Dusty tied up. She'll go to Davenport, and a time going to be taken by Richard. 4:40 left in the first. Mangum on top, 8-5. We're Classic Hits, 97.7.
Farmers ranchers. Need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
Well, Richard taking that timeout. Dusty Pence was trapped in the corner, a couple of defenders, and she also had two defenders in the far baseline, and the baseline here on the near side. She stepped through it, but Richard had already called the timeout, and he'll take it. 32nd timeout. Mangum will reset with Kyra Hussey to inbound the basketball. Across the timeline, Hussey underneath. She'll go to Davenport. Jayden from point-blank range, and the shot won't go down. She was a little bit too far underneath the basket. There's Rogers with a steal. Put it up, didn't get it to go. Nicole with a rebound. She'll go inside, spin, lost the ball out of bounds, and it will be Merritt basketball. So 3 good looks inside for Mangum there from point-blank range, and they could not answer. Davenport will set, and Keely Hussey now will come in for the Lady Tigers. They lead 8-5. 4:20 left in quarter number 1. Inbounds pass, tipped, and finally going to be picked up by Jocelyn Sanders. Sanders now trying to get away from Nicole Rogers, and Rogers staying right with her, stride for stride. 4:05 left in quarter number 1. Mung here on the near side hit a 3 a moment ago. Got to get a hand in her face, and Sarah does. Now a backdoor opportunity for Sanders, and she got it to go. Nice catch and shot in one motion there for Sanders. First 2 of the ball game for Jocelyn, and it's 8-7 now. A 1-point lead for Mangum. Pence trouble in the backcourt. Hussey there to retrieve it. Kyra going to get pushed out of bounds, and the foul will be called against Daly Pollard, and that'll be the second on Daly, and team number 3 on Merritt. Pollard will have to set, and Anna Arosa now will come into the ball game for Merritt. Keely Hussey to inbound in front of the Oilerette bench. Should go to Dusty. 3:45 left in quarter number 1 here on Classic Hits 97.7. Brought to you by Stockman's Bank. Nicole open on the right side behind the arc. Won't take the shot. Double teamed. Trying to go inside. Threw the ball away, and now a mental mistake. Kinsey Mung caught the ball well out of bounds, and she just kind of lost track where she was. So Mangum with a break. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Keely to fire it in. Looking. Watch that 5-second count. She'll find Nicole over the top, and Rogers will reset. Hands the ball off literally to Keely Hussey. You can call that a travel. I've seen it happen before. Dusty now at the left hash mark. Pence trying to look inside for Rogers. Nothing there. Keely will take it out behind the arc. 3:10 left here in the first quarter of play. Hussey, a bobble, now recovers, hands it off to Dusty. She got Pollard on her, and that is a mismatch I think Dusty can take advantage of before all is said and done. Mung and Keely Hussey hooked up out high. Now a switch out, and Keely trying to go inside. Blocking foul going to be called on Blakely, I believe. And it is on Blakely Barnett, her first. Team foul number 4 called on Merritt. Keely to inbound, 2:58 left in the quarter. Should go to Sarah, double team, forces the shot. Didn't get it to go. Weak side rebound, Mung. Mung now, a kick out to Porter. And Claudia going to go over the top to Barnett. Barnett inside, bobble the ball, and Arosa there to get it. Back over the top, and a reset for a 3 ball for Porter. Claudia shot off the front of the iron, doesn't go, and cleared away by Sarah. She wants to run now to Hussey, and that's Keely into the front court to Pence. 2:35 left in quarter number 1. Here on the near side, it's Kyra Hussey. She'll go from the elbow on the right side, put it up, couldn't get it to roll in. Ball tipped out, tracked down by Nicole, and a reset to Pence. 2:20 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum by 1, 8-7. Keely trying to clear space. She'll go by Blakely and throw it to Pence for a 3, not a good shot. And the ball going to go off the hands of Sarah Rogers out of bounds. Richard Carney going to get a couple of substitutions. Pence will sit down, so does Nicole Rogers and Sarah Rogers. That'll bring in Tatiana James, Kiana Dickey, and J.C. Nippert into the ball game for Mangum. 2:10 left here in the first quarter of play. Blakely Barnett double teamed in the backcourt. Now she'll step through, chasing from behind Kiana. Shot put up by Barnett before Dickey could get to it. It's missed and rebounded nicely in traffic there by Nippert. Now into the front court. Here comes Mangum. Nippert takes the 3, puts it on the floor in the to Keeley to Tatiana. Had a three, didn't take it. You can hear Richard down below us say, let's go 4 high. Minute 40 left in the first period of play. Inside, they'll go to Nippert. Now to James. Tatiana for 3, and it goes in. Tatiana James. Her first 3 of the ball game. Little heat check coming off the bench. And Mangum leads us 11-7. And again, Barnett, trouble in the backcourt. Steps through it. Now we'll get a tie-up and a foul going to be called on Keely Hussey. Richard was looking for a jump ball. Not going to get the call. First foul of the night on Keely. Team foul number 2 called on Mangum. Minute 21 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum on top by 4, 11-7. Into the front court comes Merritt. Boy, overplaying on the defensive end and really pressuring everything is Mangum. Arosa out top, playing catch in the corner with Yaeli Yarborough, who come into the ball game. Now they'll go here on the near side. 3-ball Sanders, and it goes. Well, Harem Scarum threw out, but they got Sanders free here on the wing, knocked it down. She's got 5, and it's an 11-10 ball game. 45 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Mangum by 1. Tatiana out top to Keeley. Now to Kyra at the free throw line. Back to James. Sets, fires 3. That won't go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Merritt. Good job by Anna Rosa that time in traffic to come up with it. And here's Mung into the front court. She'll stop, throw it up from 17. No good. Kyra on the rebound. And Mangum will get it back with 20 seconds left in quarter number 1, up by 1. Kiana into the front court. Dickey to Keeley. And now at the left hash mark, James. She'll force it to Nippert at the left elbow. And Nippert had it knocked out of her hands. And we'll get a push on the battle for the loose ball. Keely Hussey has picked up her second. And that'll be the third on Mangum in quarter number 1. Into the ball game now for Mangum, Emma Geralds, and setting down will be Keely Hussey. 10 seconds left in the first. Mangum on top by 1. Mung fires the 3. That one won't go. Rebound Kiana. Dickey trying to beat the clock, and she won't get a shot off before time expires. We've played 1. Mangum by 1, 11-10. We're Classic Hits, 97.7.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
And a little pro tip for you knuckle-dragging Neanderthal men not aware of when Valentine's Day is on the calendar. It's Thursday of next week, all right? So you've got a few days to figure something out between now and then. Quarter number 2 set to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. Mangum getting 4 in the first quarter from Sarah Rogers, 3 from Tatiana James, but they were 0 for 3 from the foul line. They lead it 11-10. Merritt with a ball to begin the second frame. Blakely Barnett has it out high. Barnett out there with Kinsey Monk, who knocked down a 3. The reverse on the weak side to Jocelyn Sanders. Also, Anna Arosa go inside, lost the ball, and Emma Gerald's got the rebound, but she was standing on the baseline. And it will still be Merritt basketball. And the final member of that bipsum out there for Ben Scott and Merritt is Claudia Porter. Merritt, the white team, with the orange numerals and the black rim. Inbound pass Porter. Set play, knocked it down. And Merritt back on top, 12-11. 30 seconds gone by in quarter number 2. Tatiana James, Emma Gerald, Sarah Rogers, Keon Dickey, and J.C. Nippert on the floor for Richard. Rogers falls out of bounds and got some help, but the call was just, you fell down. Wow. That one will get Richard to fold his arms on the sideline and just give that look. Likely Barnett now tied up in the backcourt, and Barnett dribbled the ball on the baseline, and the turnover. Good defense that time by James and Dickey on the double-team trap. So Mangum will get it back. Gerald's to inbound. 7:15 left in the half. Mangum trailing by 1, 12-11. James, the inbound pass. Tatiana going to go inside to Sarah. She'll spin, shoot, and score. Sarah Rogers. 6 in the ball game now for Rogers. Near turnover there. Barnett lucky to get that one before it went into the scorers table. Mung on the near side to Porter. Claudia giving up the dribble. Resets out high. It's Barnett. Now to Mung. Sets, fires 3. No. Rebound Tatiana James. James to Emma. Gerald's going to slow, let traffic go by. 6:45 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top, 13-12. Dickey off the dribble drive. They go inside to Nippert. JC shot around the rim, didn't go. Got her own rebound. Put back won't fall. Ball tipped out by Rogers. She'll collect and reset now to Tatiana. Minute and a half gone by here in the second. Gerald's inside Nippert. Ball fake, stops, put up an 8-footer, got it to go. JC Nippert. First 2 of the ball game for Nippert. Mangum on top by 3, 15-12. And again, all sorts of trouble for Merritt in the backcourt, trying to get it across the timeline. Claudia Porter racing the clock, gets it here on the near side to Mung. Kinsey, background pass, blocked away by Rogers. Good job by Sarah to close quickly as Barnett put it up in traffic. Barnett and company came away with this basketball, and Merritt will reset. 3-ball right side, back of the iron doesn't fall this time for Yarborough. The put back off the window, that won't go for Sanders. And Emmett Gerald's will clear it off now. Gerald's into the front court, breaking that 10-second line in her hip pocket. Jocelyn Sanders. Now Sarah out top. Rogers looked inside at Nippert, couldn't do anything with it. JC gets it now, give and go. Nippert on the pass to Nicole or Sarah, and Rogers will miss the shot from inside. 5:25 left in the first half. Mangum leading by 3, 15-12. Mung on the weak side after Anna Rosa hit her on the fly. Couldn't do anything with it. Resets out high. Barnett to Anna Rosa. 5:15 left here in the first half of play. Kick out over the top. 3-ball Mung. Yes, you cannot leave her unguarded like that. Kinsey Mung now 6 in the ball game and ties it at 15. 3 minutes gone by. Second quarter of play. You had the feeling this would be a good one. Nippert at the free throw line. She'll go to Kiana. Dickey off the dribble penetration. Loops it over the top to James. Tatiana going to fire the 3. In front of the iron, didn't get it to go. Ball batted around, though, by Gerald's and Nippert. JC going to get fouled on the arm as she put up a shot, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Should be a foul on Kinsey Mung. It is. That'll be the first of the evening on Kinsey. Team foul number 5 called on Merritt, and Nippert will go to the line with a chance to make the first free throw of the night for Mangum. No such luck. JC will get one more chance. Nicole Rogers back in. Emma Gerald setting down. Also back in the ball game, Jaden Davenport and Dusty Pence. Free throw on the way here, and it goes. So Nippert breaking the spell there with 3 points, and for her effort, she gets a chance to sit down. Back into the ball game now for Mangum, Kyra Hussey. Mung, trouble in the backcourt, trying to get it into the front court. A little shake, a little bake, and she went over the top and gave it up to Pollard, who had the ball sucked out of her hands. It'll still be Merritt basketball. Well, I tell you what, Mangum is so close to either stealing the ball or forcing a turnover because of the 10-second count. The pressure has been ferocious in the backcourt. And you would think at some point it would result in turnovers. But, boy, I tell you what, Kinsey Mung continues to nail them from outside. Mung now with 9, all from behind the arc, and it's 18-16. Merritt on top by a pair. Why? Because they've hit 5 3-pointers in quarter number 1. Lob over the top, Rogers, free throw line, splits a couple of defenders, kicks right side. 3-ball on the way, not going to count for Nicole Rogers. A blocking foul after the pass. Ben Scott arguing with the official, and the official pretty emphatic about the call. That'll be team foul number 6. And it whistled against Claudia Porter, her second. So Mangum to inbound, down by a pair, 18-16. Go inside to Rogers. Sarah, a little drop step, put it up and in. Sarah Rogers. 8 now for Sarah, and it'll tie it at 18 at the midway point of quarter number 2. Again, that full court pressure defense presenting problems, but over the top, Sanders will go. She'll stop the left double, and her 15-footer goes in. 7 now in the ball game for Sanders. Back and forth we go. 20-18. Merritt on top by a pair. 3:40 left in the first half of play. Hussey on the left wing, looking for a cutter inside. Rogers asking for the ball. They'll get it to her. Little drop step the other way, and her shot from point-blank range won't go in. On the rebound, a foul going to be called. I believe they called it on Davenport, and they have. On Jaden, that'll be her first. And team foul number 4 called on Mangum in the first half. 3:30 left in the first half of play. And it's a 20-18 lead. Anarosa for 3. Spins in and out. Rebound. Dusty Pence went up. Got the trees. Here she comes now on the dribble. Pence coming across the timeline. May have gotten away with a carry there. They call that in the playoffs. Boy, Kyra wide open on the wing. They finally get it to her. She'll go inside. Miss the shot. Rebound Sarah. Rogers off the glass. And 2 more for Sarah Rogers. Now in double figures with 10. Mangum and Merritt tied at 20. 3 minutes left in the first half of play. Jocelyn Sanders into the front court. Mung to set and fire another 3. This one won't go. And the ball going to go out of bounds before anybody could grab it. And maybe that's what you need to do is let Kinsey Mung shoot from a little further out, and maybe she won't make it. Well, that you got to play a little defense on her, put some hands in her face. So here comes Pence and company. Chance to retake the lead at the 2:40 mark of the first half. Davenport inside to Sarah, and Rogers going to get fouled. Should be on Anna Rosa. And it will be on Anna Rosa. That'll be her first. Number 7 called on Merritt. So a couple of, 1-on-1 here for Sarah Rogers. Rogers 0 for 1 from the foul line. And Mangum just 1 of 5 on the night. Front end, good. Rogers will get 1 more. Always a good sign when Sarah is filling up the score sheet. And she's got 11 in the ball game. 21-20 her club by 1. Second one, Rogers, front of the iron. Couldn't get it to go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Merritt. Good job in traffic. Claudia Porter. Porter into the front court to the free throw line. Won't take the shot. She'll find Mung. Now they'll go inside. As we got a substitution into the ballgame for the first time tonight. Macy Stewart. And Stewart will kick it out over the top. And the shot knocked down from 15. And it'll be the first ball, 2 points of the night for Daley Pollard. And Pollard makes it 22-21. It's a 1-point lead for Merritt. Hussey inside getting fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. A little 2-man game going on there between Kyra and Sarah. That'll be team foul number 8. And against Merritt, that's Jocelyn Sanders picking up her first. So Kyra shooting 2. First good. Hussey will get 1 more. She had been 0 for 2. Kyra will tie it at 22 with 2:07 left in the half. Rogers going to sit down, and Sarah, and back into the ballgame, J.C. Nippert for Mangum. Second one on the way for Hussey. This one back of the iron, no good. And Stewart with a rebound for Merritt. Stewart rebounding presence in there. And Nippert going to have her hands full, trying to keep her off the glass. Stepping through the defense, Pollard. She'll come to Stewart. Now on the wing is Mung. Stewart asking for it back on the inside. They don't get it to her. Back over the top. Claudia Porter. Good ball movement by Merritt. Stewart now inside, spinning, shooting. Shot won't go. Hussey with a rebound. Kyra into the front court. Minute 35 left of the first half. She'll come here on the near side to Dusty. Pence. Little bounce pass near side to Rogers. Nicole back to Dusty. JC asking for it inside on the wing instead. Right side, that is Hussey. Now the reverse to Nicole. Near the hash mark on the left side. Back up top, Dusty. Tied at 22, minute 15 left. First half of play. Rogers had the ball smacked into her face. Picked up, though, by Jaden Davenport. She'll go to Hussey inside around Stewart. Got it to go. Well, we talked about what a physical presence Macy Stewart is inside. Kyra said, I'll have none of that, thank you. And knocked it off the window for a pair, and it's 24-22. Mangum on top with 50 seconds left in the first half of play. A little backdoor there, and that's a nice pass. Porter on the ball fake, got Sanders on the wing, and she laid it up and in. Jocelyn Sanders with 9 in the first half. A pleasant offensive surprise for Ben Scott. 35 seconds left, and then we're tied at 24. Nippert, right side. She'll come to Nicole. Now to Dusty. Thought about the 3. Puts it on the floor. Had the ball knocked out of her hands. Got it back. Put it up. This shot didn't go down. Rebound taken away by Claudia Porter, and she'll get grabbed on the arm. That'll be on Nicole, I believe. Oh, they called it on Kyra instead. First to the ball game on Kyra Hussey. And team foul number 5 on Mangum in the first half. 25 seconds left in the first half. Mangum and Merritt tied at 24, and you would think that Coach Scott and company would want to hold for one. Mung here on the near side, picked up by Hussey. She'll take it out near the timeline. We're down to 10 seconds left in the first half of play. Sanders, who's had the hot hand in the first half offensively, works her way around the top of the arc. Now finds to the middle of the floor Pollard. And before they can get a shot off, time expires. And Merritt that time, not a good job of clock management, as we'll head to the locker room tied at 24. 24 for the Tigers of Mangum, 24 for the Oilerettes of Merritt. We're at the half. We are 97.7.
Your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
At the half, tied at 24, Mangum and Merritt in a bowl game that we expected to be this way. We mentioned they have played once before. Merritt coming in with a record of 12-9, Mangum 16-5 on the season. It was 11-10 at the end of one, Mangum on top by one, and then Merritt outscoring the Lady Tigers 14-13 in that second frame. And again, at the half, 24 on the board for each of these two ball clubs. Check the Mangum scoring first. Sarah Rogers leading the way for the Lady Tigers. She has 11 at the intermission, 3 in the first half for Kyra Hussey. J.C. Nippert has got 3. Tatiana James with 3 as well. Nicole Rogers with a pair. Dusty Pence with 2 as well. 24 on the board for Mangum at the intermission. But much like Tuesday night, troublesome from the free throw line. Mangum in the first half just 3 of 9 from the charity stripe. But again, they're tied at 24 with Merritt. Foul situation for Richard. Keely Hussey has 2 fouls. She is the only player in a Mangum uniform with more than 1 violation. On the other side of the ledger, it's been a 3-point explosion for this group from Merritt as they have got, let's see, I counted them up a moment ago. Let's see, 4 3-pointers on the night, including 3 from Kinsey Mung. Mung leading Merritt in scoring. She's got 9, as does Jocelyn Sanders. So each have 9 apiece, 4 in the first half for Claudia Porter, and Daly Pollard has 2 points at the intermission, and it is a 24-all tie. Free throw shooting, there hasn't been any for Merritt in the first half of play. They did not go to the charity stripe. Foul situation for the Oilerettes. Claudia Porter, the only player with more than 1 foul at the intermission. 24-all, Mangum and Merritt at the intermission. We'll take a timeout, come back, and get ready for the second half of play here on Classic Hits 97.7. Facebook Live, Classic Hits 97.7, and oksports.tv.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Well, many of you are enjoying the live stream on oksports.tv and on Facebook Live. You'll do the same thing on Tuesday night. But then after Tuesday night, we'll have to pull the proverbial plug. And I know that when we begin our postseason coverage a week from Saturday night over at Snyder against either the Lady Cyclones and Cyclones or the Lady Bombers and Bombers of Frederick, there are going to be people saying, where's the video? Where's the video? When we get to the postseason in any event, the National Federation of High School Sports actually has the video rights to that. Now, we can give you the video, but it is exorbitant, the amount of money that is charged by the Oklahoma Secondary Schools Athletic Association. And so rather than pay that money, and again, it is a large amount, and they just don't make you pay for the entire postseason. Each round, you're responsible for paying money as a broadcast group. So we will bring you audio during the postseason. We'll also have the score for you on Facebook Live and on oksports.tv, but we cannot bring you the actual video streaming. So we mentioned that for those of you who are going to go back and listen to the bowl game at a later time. You're hearing this for the first time. Those of you that are tuned in right now, pass it along to your friends and neighbors, because I know as right as I'm sitting here a week from Saturday night, when Dylan and I are over in Snyder, there are going to be people squawking about it. So, again, we will have complete audio coverage along all of our platforms. Over the radio on 97.7, Facebook Live, Classic Hits 97.7, and also on oksports.tv. There just won't be any video. And again, that is because of the high cost charged to us by the Oklahoma Secondary Schools Athletic Association in conjunction with the National High School Federation. Now, you can pay a subscription fee to watch their coverage of it, and that's certainly up to you. But again, you're going to have to pay to get that. You can go to the OSSAA website to find out more about that. At the half, video and audio here, 24-all, Mangum and Merritt in a good one. We're back for the second half after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Louis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Louis Tittle offers so many services, from fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
All right, at the half, 24-all, Mike McAlexander, good to have you alongside, buddy. Checking us out tonight. Also, Monica Villarreal Cox checking us out. Her son, Dallas, of course, plays for the Navajo team. Young man that I've known for a long time. Great kid, and I had to laugh as I was making my way from Altus to Merritt tonight by way of Cordell, Oklahoma City, back to Cordell, and then Altus. I was on my way out of town, and I saw Dallas. And Dallas he's got the throwback look going on. He has got the mullet, got the cap and the mullet. And I saw this young man driving this big old one-ton dually with a cattle guard on the front of it, and I thought, yeah, that could only be one guy. That's my buddy Dallas Cox. 24-all at the half. Second half is coming up. Stick and stay. It's Dylan and Michael in the morning. I haven't even mentioned Michael in the morning. 6 to 9, Monday through Friday. Classic Hits 97.7.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make a loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lake Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, locations Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
You know, we had some Little Leaguers out there playing at halftime here at Mangum. It gives me an opportunity to remind you that Mangum Little League sign-ups will be held on Wednesday, February 20th. This is for baseball and softball. Mangum Little League sign-ups on Wednesday, February 20th from 4:30 to 6:30 at the Edison Elementary Cafeteria. Your kiddo needs to be 4 by the age of January 1 of this year. $35 sign-up fee. Bring their birth certificate as well. And if you'd like to help out with the team or be a board member, let them know on the 20th of February. Second half underway. Keely Hussey, Kyra Hussey, Sarah and Nicole Rogers, and Dusty Pence out on the floor for Mangum. And Blakely Barnett going to come up with the steal right away for Merritt. And David Pollard is out there. Also getting started second half. Ben Scott will be Hartman. Hartman we had not seen. Oh, no, that's Kinsey Mung. They switched to uniforms. 3-ball going to be put up here, and that's a foul on Dusty Pence, and that'll be 3 shots for Jocelyn Sanders. So let's go to the foul first on Dusty. That is her first of the night. First of the second half called on Mangum. And it will send to the free throw line to shoot 3, Jocelyn Sanders. So Merritt had not shot free throws until now. Now they get 3 of them with 30 seconds gone by in the third. And we're bringing it to you courtesy of 333 Dental. Sanders rattles home the first. She'll get 2 more. So apparently Mung had blood on her uniform and had to switch. And I saw the assistant coach, Keith Gunter, come to the scorer's table and obviously was telling them about that uniform switch. Obviously from our distance, I could not determine who the folks were involved, but very easy to see it is Kinsey Mung. By the way, all 3 free throws knocked down by Sanders. She's got a dozen and the lead 3. That is the biggest of the evening for Merritt. So maybe go second time offensively. They turn it over a moment ago. Sarah Rogers going to go inside. She'll back down the defender and knock down the bucket. Sanders now with 13. Trying to draw the foul there. Was plenty of Porter, and was not going to have any of it. Porter now in the backcourt comes over the top and goes here to Stewart. Shot from 15 won't go. Ball swept away, and a good job by Sarah Rogers. Now she'll get tied up immediately in the air. Going to point the way. It should be Mangum ball. No, it's going to be. I'm sorry, it will be. Instead, Merritt basketball. I thought that that didn't matter. I think I don't know. 50-foot here by Sanders. By Mangum, double dribble though. Keely Hussey, Richard, not happy with that. He talked to us about mental mistakes in the first meeting between these two, and some that are going on right now. And he's not happy. So Keely will sit down and kind of come back to the ball now from Mangum. Up the court here by Punt and over the top. A little bunny from 15 by Sanders, and Jocelyn Sanders continues to fill it up. 26 this play. Pence along with Nicole Rogers, Sarah Rogers, Kiana Dickey, and Kyra Hussey. Nicole near the side. Watches side. Then get ball now. Nicole away. Again, one of those mistakes that Richard was talking about. See if they can get some going with their defense here. I'm going to back off and pick up midcourt line. So fine in the third. Pollard give it a dribble in trouble. And finds up there. Back where the head inside. One of those middle mistakes on the upside. An unforced error. That ball thrown into the seats. So Pendleton Company, but it's gone by here in the third. Chance to have the point after it. That's had it too early on. Pollard picks her out. That made that mismatch. Hence to exploit before the night is over. Hard inside, double teamed on Tagali Montero. I don't know that he was given room to make the catch and make the move. That's what he do on Kyra. Team 2 on Mangum in the second half play. So the turnover gives back now to Merritt. They lead by 3. Likely Barnett. Oh, she put her offhand on the ball. That was double dribble. Put her offhand on the ball. And the official from behind couldn't see it because she was shooting her body. The ball. Ball here. Rodgers have momentarily tracked down in the corner by Mangum. Loses it out of bounds. And the officials not sure who it was off of, and they're going to give it to Merritt. And Richard said, of course they are. 5-12. Here in the third. 29-26. 3-point ball game. Merritt with the lead. Well, look, this go inside, got bailed out by Dickey. Kiana reaching foul there, likely going to get a chance to shoot too. That's what's frustrating for Richard. I mean, you play the good defense and you force a poor shot, but you bail out the offense by committing an unnecessary foul. So Barnett going to shoot 2. Blakey's first one is good. And Merritt now 4 for 4 from the foul line. Dickey, by the way, setting down. Also setting down will be Nicole Rodgers. As Tatiana James comes in. Jaden Davenport as well. 4:56 left here in the third. Rebound lost out of bounds by Sarah Rodgers. Well, they finally miss a free throw, and then Rodgers trying to collect the rebound, stepped on the baseline, and gives it back now to Merritt. They lead by 4, 30-26, 4:50 left here in the third. This is a difficult place to play. Always has been for business squad. Pollard, that shot may have been partially blocked. Trying to save it out of bounds, and a good job there by Sanders. Sanders bouncing it off of Tatiana James, and it'll be Merritt ball, and James, again, didn't put a body on the defender and keep her from getting to that loose basketball. So after starting off so well, the 50-50 balls, the hustle plays, are going towards Merritt's way. There's Mung from 15, and she can shoot from inside the arc and outside. That time from 15. Knocked it down. Give her 11. I believe there's going 30 points. Sanders with the right hand. Shot. Boom, go. Got her own rebound. Put it up and in. I think Richard's got to get him a timeout here. He will. 34-26. It is an 8-point lead for Merritt. 4:09 left in the third. Brought to us by 333 Dental. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
34-26, Mangum trailing here in this third period of play. And I was looking at our social media page, went back a couple of years. It was on this day 2 years ago. Ian and I were on Oklahoma City at the Thunder game, and she posted posted on social media, we will be there along with 18,000 cool people. That was the first night that Kevin Durant came back after leaving for Golden State, and he was booed so loudly and lustily inside the Chesapeake Arena you could not hear his name introduced. It was phenomenal. That was also the weekend, you might remember, 2 years ago, that the thermometer busted 100 degrees on February, I believe it was the 8th. Looking out here is Jake Davenport trying to go inside. Now going to be called on Clea Porter. That's 3 now on Porter. Team number 1 in the second half called against Merritt. So Mangum will go with Jaden Davenport, J.C. Nipper, Tatiana James, Sarah Rogers out on the floor. James now with it. She hit a 3 in the first half of play. Been sound ever since. 3:45 running in the third. Davenport out high. She'll come to Rogers. Sarah had pants on the baseline. Goes to Jaden. Instead, dribble, drive, shot around the rim, and it goes. Jaden Davenport, that explosive move to the bucket. And when she harnesses it, she's good. 34-28. Run on this group from Merritt. One left here in third. Matthew ball out high, but it's Blakely Barnett instead. Now we're going to reset. Sanders, John, Mung, line drive 3. Didn't get a good trying to draw the foul. Couldn't. Rogers with the difficult. Now finds out in front. James Tatiana with the catch off the glass, and the shot rolls in. Good job by Nipper to recognize James open by herself in front court, and an excellent pass by Nipper. Cuts the lead to 4, 34-30, 2:45 left here in the third. Brought to his side, 3:33. There's there's that quick initial shot, glass and again harnessing that speed.
Burgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays melted drive-in in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater too. Enjoy Melvin soon. Call 782-3711. Neil, Steve, Susan, and Kyle.
Well, if we're in Merritt, I think I'd get some Melvin tonight. It sounds awfully good. I'll tell you what, the Dickey clan against some cute kids. And that one right there is going to be a pistol before all is said and done. Geez, Henri Deluxe. Third pair, 2:39 left here in the third period of play. Quick timeout taken there. Little 8-0 run, or 6-0 run. Snap and a shot ball. That time by Keely and Tatiana James, and they get the jump ball. The arrow points the way of Mangum. So the Lady Tigers will get a chance to take the lead this trip. 2:25 left in the third. Keeley splits a couple of defenders, goes inside there, and throws it off the back. That's a steal as it fell into the hands of David Pollard. Pollard now into the front court. She'll go to Anna Arosa. Arosa open, right side, hand the 3, puts it on the 4. Finds Mung now out on the wing. Sanders from 15. Shot won't go. Nippert had the rebound. Arosa took it away. And we'll get a reach-in foul called here, either on Sarah Rogers or Keely Hussey, and it's on Keely. Foul on Keely going to be her third, and team number 4 called on Mangum in the second half. Minute 59 left here in the third. Mung inbounds pass. Baseball pass inside, and an off-balance shot. Won't fall for Claudia Porter, but Porter will go to the line to shoot 2. Reach-in foul called on Tatiana James. That's her first. Team number 5 called on Mangum. So at the free throw line, Claudia Porter. Porter with 4 points in the ball game, shoots 2 here. First quarter rolls out. Claudia will get 1 more. Merritt had not shot free throws till this quarter. They are 4 of 6 on the night. Second one goes in. So Porter, 1 of 2, has 5 in the ball game. And the 3, 35-32. The third, Rogers and the front court. Trying to go to Rogers. Red to the left. And a little bubble there and battle for the loose basketball. Jaden Davenport got there late. Good inside position by Sanders. And the foul on Davenport, her second. Team foul number 6 called on Mangum in the second half of play. Minute 3:35 left in the third. The lead 3:33. Dental in the third quarter. Been playing a lot of hearts on my tablet at home, and by that 3s, I try to shoot out of in here. There's Jocelyn now. Jocelyn all the way out of bounds. Good defensive time by Davenport. Jaden extending those arms and forcing a bad angle on the pass, so it goes out of bounds. Nicole Rogers quickly to the timeline, and the scorer is able to get in. Sarah will sit down. But again, I like the idea there at Davenport. You talk about all of her quickness and basketball. Good defense there. Force the bad angle pass. How about that pass from Nicole Rogers to Keely? Pass a little give, will go, a little glass, and Keely refers to the ball game. Makes it 35-34. Mangum down by 1. 55 seconds and running the third quarter of play. Kinsey Mung got a different uniform on it. She's been tugging at it the entire third quarter. That's a sweet little pass, though, there to Claudia Porter. Mung goes baseline, draws 2 defenders. Porter just standing there by herself. They get the ball, and she lays up in for easy, too. Never back from the other end. Around Mung. Her shot won't go down. Got early down. Put it up. That won't go. She'll try a second time and then get grabbed on the arm. Foul going to be called on the floor. Charge to Sanders on Jocelyn. That'll be her second. And even number 2 on Merritt in the second half of play. 28.1 left in the third. That was not a good pass from Rogers. Sanders took it away. That was telegraphed. Western Union. Back here. Arosa bobbles in traffic. Get it to Mung. Now Mung throws it at the feet of Bluntly. And we're going to get a foul just because kids are trying to hustle. Richard furious with the officials and his kids. By the way, that foul called on Nicole Rogers. That'll be the second on Rogers. And 7 now on Mangum. So the 1-1 with 12.5 left in the third for this group from Merritt. So at the free throw line, Jocelyn Sanders. Sanders 3 for 3 from the line. Makes the front end of the 1-1. She'll get one more. And again, Sanders, a scoring juggernaut. She had 9 in the first half. And has 8 so far here. Second one on the way is good. Sanders hit them both. Jocelyn will make it 39-34. Shows Nicole go. So we played 39-34. Mangum down by 5. Final hit coming up. Classic Hits 97.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Services handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, include commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. 782-2384. Says, go Mangum Tigers.
Well, it'll be Merritt ball to get the fourth period of play. They were trying to can't get there. Monk now on the offense end. She'll go to Sanders. 17-footer, no good. Weak side rebound. Taken away by Merritt. They will reset now. Now in traffic, getting time up. Davey Pollard and ball in there. Point away. So the Tigers will get back. 39-34, 7:36 left here in the ball game. We on? Oh, okay. That's Pence Sarah Nicole Rogers, Jean Davenport, and Sarah Rogers out on the floor. The road to the form, the orange and the now goes soft. Shot won't fall, but Rogers will go 9-2. Check the whistle here. And I believe it's going to go against Claudia Porter. That'll be team number 3 called on Merritt. Nope, just the second of the night on Anna Arosa. So Sarah to the line to shoot 2, hits the first. Rogers will get one more. She has 14 of the ball game. And Mangum just 4 of 10 from the foul line. Down 39-35. Second one, Rogers goes. Sarah hits them both. Rogers down with 15. 3-point ball game. 39-36 over the top. Claudia Porter. He'll come here near side. Mung. Kenzie back to Porter. Porter. Mung, and now here Jocelyn Sanders, who's a hot hand. The goes to Porter. And then little back and 42. Claudia Porter and Merritt. 39 for the ball. 41-36. Mangum substitute. Merritt. Rogers. Well short. Rebound. Rogers off the mark. That is a top. It go down. Rebound. Go like Potter. Time here in the fourth. And that's a walk on Mung. Yep, easy call there. Mung taking the extra step. Fourth quarter, as always, brought to us by Great Plains Bank here on Classic Hits 97.7. 5:54 remaining in the ball game. Inbounds pass going to be tipped out in the open space, and Pollard will go get it from Merritt. Unforced error by Mangum. Barnett giving up the dribble. She'll hand it off to Mung from 17. Shot too hard. Rebound Hussey doesn't have the numbers. Kyra going to force anyhow. She'll dribble, drive, put it off the glass way too hard. Not a good decision there. And now back the other way comes Pollard. Daly tried to go around Rogers. Good job by Nicole to stay on her feet. Good defense, and now reset for Merritt. 43-38. 5:20 left in the ball game. Mung runs the offense out high. Got a screen. Going to roll off of it is Sanders. Shot won't go, but a foul will be called. It's Claudia Porter instead going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Check the whistle on Mangum. It'll be team foul number 8 on the club and number 3 on Nicole Rogers. So Porter to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one on the way for the left-hander. Rolls in. Claudia will get one more. Porter now with 10 in the ball game. Nicole, Dusty, and Jaden all setting down. Kiana Dickey, Tatiana James, and J.C. Nippert back into the ball game for Richard Carney's club. Second free throw, Porter, good. Claudia Porter. The lead has grown to 7, 45-38. 5:10 left of the ball game. So still a ton of time, but Mangum struggling in the second half offensively. Little give and go inside to Sarah. Boy, a tough catch by Rogers. Spin move, glass, count the bucket, and the foul. Sarah Rogers. It will be the 4th team foul called on Merritt. Check it individually on the Oilerettes, and it'll be the first of the ball game. Is that right? On Hartman, and it is. Free throw, by the way, was good for Rogers. So Rogers, the 3-point play. Oh, by the way, Sarah has scored all 7 points in the quarter for Mangum. They trail by 4, 45-41. Jocelyn Sanders inside with the off-balance shot. Didn't get it to go. Rebound Tatiana James, and then James got the ball stuck in her hand and traveled. So the turnover going to give it back down to Merritt. And again, missed opportunity for the Lady Tigers. Forced a bad shot on the defensive end, got a rebound. And then the turnover. Inbounds pass. Boy, it almost rolled right into the hands of Kiana Dickey. Going to be picked up by Pollard. And a reset now here on the near side to the left-hander, Claudia Porter. 4:30 left in the ball game. Way too much time for Merritt to set on this one. Mung, who's been quiet in the second half, has it over the top. She'll come back here on the near side to Sanders. 4:20 remaining. Dribble penetration here for Pollard. Pollard cut off at the free throw line. She's in the paint, got to get out of there and doesn't do it. Yeah, that was one of those disaster written all over it. Pollard got herself inside and just simply didn't know where she was. 3-second violation. Timeout going to be taken by Merritt. 45-41. They lead by 4. 4:12 left. Classic Hits 97.7.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
4:12 left in the ball game, and oh my goodness, coming out of the timeout, there you go again, an unforced error. Sarah Rogers looking to make a pass off the dribble, carried the basketball, and the turnover gives it right back to Merritt. Wow. 4:09 left in the ball game. Inbounds pass, Sanders, Jocelyn the catch. Tough angle, give her 20 in the ball game now. Jocelyn Sanders, wow. 47-41, we're at the midway point, quarter number 4, being brought to you by Great Plains Bank here on Classic Hits 97.7. Bad pass intended for Rogers, taken away by Mung. They had 3 players around Sarah Rogers and tried to force it into her, and it wasn't a good pass to begin with. 3:40 left in the ball game. 47-41, backdoor Sanders, swatted away by Sarah Rogers. She said, "Get that stuff out of here." Substitution now. Kyra Hussey's sitting down. Nicole Rogers comes in. Tatiana James takes a seat, and Kiana Dickey will check in. Check the 5 on the floor for Mangum. Nobody picked up. Sanders goes inside and gets an easy 2. She got 22 on the night. Somebody forgot about her there. 49-41. Mangum down by 8. 3:20 and running in the ball game. Dusty Pence, Sarah and Nicole Rogers, Kiana Dickey and J.C. Nippert out there for Mangum. And again, trying to force it into Sarah. Not a good pass. Taken away by Mung. That's just too easy. I mean, that's just putting it on a silver platter and saying, okay, here you go. We're going to throw the ball inside. Go ahead and take it away. 2 trips in a row. 3:05 left of the ball game. 49-41. Ball poked free. Dickey. And a reach-in foul going to be called, I believe, on Nicole. Yep. So Dickey with the poke away, and then they battled for it. Nicole picked up her 4th. Team foul number 9 called on Mangum, and a timeout taken by Richard Carney. 2:58 left of the ball game. His club trails 49-41. Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
All right, let's give you your game reset now. It is a 49-41 lead for Merritt over Mangum. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Full timeouts on both sides. Just 4 team fouls on the Oilerettes, 9 on Mangum in the second half of play, and the arrow points the way of Merritt. Now Richard wanted to continue to run the wave of the winning streak that his club was in the middle of. struggling here in the fourth quarter. Free throw, no good, but grabbing the rebound will be Merritt, and they get a reset now. Wow. Another foul going to be called, and this will be 2 shots as that's the 10th team foul. Sarah Rogers will pick it up. So Dylan, I was looking at it. I think the last time that Mangum girls lost was in that championship game here, wasn't it? Yeah. First free throw goes in for Jocelyn Sanders. Sanders will get one more. 23 now in the ball game. So that was back on November the 10th, last time that this team had lost. And now they trail by 9 with 2:51 remaining. Second one on the way is good. And they play an underman team on Tuesday night in Hobart that you got to feel pretty good about winning that ball game as well. Trailing here by 10, 2:40 and running in the fourth quarter of play. Kyra Hussey directing traffic out high, gets a screen on the baseline, goes inside, puts up the shot, can't get it to go down, can't get the foul, and the rebound taken by Blakely Barnett, and Richard is just looking at the official, said, "Are you kidding me? I've got 10 team fouls with 2:25 left of the ball game. They've got 4. There's 3 of you guys out here. Do the math on dividing that." I don't think he said all that, but he's thinking it anyhow. Now if you're Merritt, you just simply run clock up by double digits. Blakely Barnett, got to watch the 5-second count. Boy, I tell you what, she was a tick away as she got it to Mung. Now Mung here on the near side to Pollard, and Daly going to be grabbed by Dusty Pence. That's the second on Dusty. Team foul number 11 on Mangum. 2:03 remaining. They trail by 10. It is not a good proposition to foul this team from Merritt. 7 of 9 in the third quarter of play. And they are 4 of 5, and now 5 of 6 here in the fourth. Daly Pollard now, 5 of the ball game. 52-41. The lead has grown to double digits. Second one on the way, comes up short, but guess what? Rebound, Sanders puts it up and in. Wow. So Sanders knocks it down, and another timeout going to be taken here as the lead has grown to 13. 54 for Merritt, 41 for Mangum. Classic Hits 97.7.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items too. They'll design something special for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Well, I was checking the Facebook feed, and apparently we're having some internet difficulties here tonight. It is not a facility in an area that is conducive to really great internet service. And are we still struggling? We're good right now. All right. So we ask you to just bear with us. You know as well as I do, you get in some places and internet just doesn't work really well, and this would be one of those places. Kiana Dickey going to go inside, get fouled. Dickey will go to the line to shoot 2. And check the whistle on Merritt. That is their 5th team foul, and it'll be the 3rd of the ball game called on Pollard. So at the free throw line, Kiana Dickey, first free throw, and she missed that one. Get another one. Talked about the proficiency of Merritt at the charity stripe. Mangum on the opposite end of that. Although Sarah Rogers hit 3 to begin the quarter, now 2 of them missed by Dickey. Rebound, though, Kyra Hussey. Good job by Hussey. She'll go to Keeley, puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go, and an offensive foul going to be called on Keeley. Well, I don't know about that. And you can hear some of the fans saying she was falling back before contact ever occurred. Player control foul, so no free throws, but it's the 4th of the night now on Keeley. Mangum again ramping up the defense in the backcourt. Sarah Rogers, little hand-to-hand combat with Claudia Porter. And across the timeline at about 9.9999 will go Merritt. Now a foul. Tatiana James going to get called for a push to the back. That'll be team foul number 13 on Mangum. James is second. So to the free throw line will go Davy Pollard. Pollard, 1 of 2, has 5 points in the ball game. First free throw, Pollard. Front of the iron, doesn't get it to go. She'll get one more. And Richard is calling off the Dogs. Emma Gerald's into the ball game. Tyler Panetta has come into the ball game. Jade Laughlin, Lindsay Lively, all into the contest. Free throw short. But again, Mangum beaten to the punch on the rebound, and they come up empty. So the Lady Tigers will drop this ball game. I'm waiting for the final score here. 1:15 remaining. Our fourth quarter brought to us by Great Plains Bank. 54-41. And Ben Scott continues to run clock, and Richard hollering at his ball club to try to commit a foul, do something. Emmett Geralds will do that. So the foul on Geralds will be her first of the night. It'll be team foul number 14 called on Mangum. And it will send to the free throw line to shoot 2, Jocelyn Sanders. And Sanders has just torn Mangum up here tonight. Knocks down the first. Sanders will get one more. Ben Scott going to clear his bench as well. Sanders now. 27 points in the ball game. Wow. Second one on the way. Give her 28 now. She'll get a chance to sit down and hear it from the hometown fans. 28 in the ball game for Sanders, and she has been a workhorse inside all evening long. 56-41. Emma Gerald's going to go inside. Shot doesn't go. Ball batted around, and Anna Arosa with a rebound and the run out now for Merritt, and getting down the floor and not giving up anything quietly here for Mangum. Alex Dreyer committing the personal foul. That'll be the first one on Alex as Anna Arosa hits the first of 2. 57-41. 43.4 left. Second one on the way, good. So Anna Arosa hit them both. And Arosa now with her first 2 points of the contest. Ball knocked out of bounds across the way, and it'll still be Mangum basketball. 58-41. 39 seconds left. Inbounds pass caught down below us. That's Jade Laughlin going to go inside, get fouled. Laughlin will go to the line to shoot 2 and call the foul here on Daly Taylor. So Taylor will pick up the personal. First free throw, good. Jade Laughlin. Laughlin will get one more. First point of the ball game for Jade. Second free throw, good as well. So Laughlin hit them both. Did better than her starting counterparts did, as they struggled mightily from the foul line. Numbers that are somewhat inflated because Sarah Rogers hit 3 at the beginning of this period. 58-43. There's a steal and a run out now from Mangum. Gerald's from Dreyer. Shot doesn't go, but she fouled him with the line to shoot 2. And my videographer, my scoreboard operator, my cameraman, Dylan Fox, after that foul was called, shaking his head like, really? There's 15 seconds left. It's a 15-point ball game. Put a stamp on it and mail it in. Going to cost you 5 more cents than it did last week, though. Stamps went up. Second one, no good. Gerald's missed them both. Rebound dug out in the corner, though, by Tyler Panetta. Panetta to Gerald's for 3. Shot won't go. 9.1 remaining. And you would like to believe that Merritt will simply hold the basketball. Nobody will play defense, and this one will mercifully come to a close. Much closer ball game than the final score would indicate, but it's a 15-point demoralizing loss for the Mangum Lady Tigers. 58 for Merritt, 43 for Mangum. Back to the totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Mangum Lady Tigers having their winning streak snapped at the hands of the last team that beat them, the Merritt Oilerettes. Final score here, 58-43. Mangum outscored in that fourth quarter by 10, 19-9, and they lose it by 15, 58-43. Scoring totals, Sarah Rogers did all she could to keep her club in it. Rogers with 20 in a losing effort, and then it falls off dramatically for Richard Carney after that. 5 in the ball game for Tatiana James, 4 for Jaden Davenport, 3 in the contest, J.C. Nippert and Kyra Hussey, 2 apiece for Jade Laughlin, along with Keely Hussey, Nicole Rogers, and Dusty Pence. And it just gets worse for Mangum. 8 of 18 from the foul line, and they lose it by 15, 58-43. On the other side of the ledger, how about Jocelyn Sanders? 28 of her club's 58 points. Sanders leading the way with 28. One of 3 players in double figures for head coach Scott, as Claudia Porter wound up with 11. Kenzie Mung had 11 as well. 5 in the ball game for Daly Pollard. Give 2 to Anna Arosa and 1 for Blakely Barnett. And while Mangum was 8 of 18 for the foul line, 16 of 22 was Merritt. And again, they wanted to improve their record to 13-9. Mangum now 16-6, heading into the regular season finale coming up on Tuesday against Hobart. Well, game number 2 of our doubleheader coming up. We invite you to stick and stay as we've got Mangum set to do battle with Merritt in a boys' game. And we're back to Merritt after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Second half of our doubleheader set to unfold here as we get set for Mangum and Merritt in a boys contest. And oddly enough, Mangum and Merritt have not played this year on the boys' side of things. We had a chance to see them during that 3-day tournament. That was the Merritt 10th Annual Merritt Classic back in the second week of January. And had a chance to watch Merritt play all 3 days. They've got some athletes and have the ability to shoot the ball from the outside, so you've got to be careful. Plus, they've got a big kid inside in Adam Gibbons who can create problems for you. So the second half of the doubleheader coming up. We invite you to stick and stay. It's Mangum and Merritt on the way on OKSports.tv, on Facebook, Classic Hits 97.7, and over the air on Classic Hits 97.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Want to say hi to Phil Smith, Mike McAlexander, Dana Wint, Nelda Gay Powers Gilbert, all watching tonight, and we hope that the video issues that we were experiencing earlier has been rectified, and in fact I believe it has. As we mentioned, had some internet problems earlier, and it was kind of a weird deal. It just was about a 4 to 5 minute gap, and it just wouldn't work. So there you go. They've had the flu here for all week long, so maybe that's part of the problem. Starting five for Chad Hussey being introduced. Hussey's team in their road black uniforms with the orange and gray trim, orange numerals as well. 14-7 on the year are the Tigers, and they will go with Trey Dickey, Brett Perry, and Colton Laughlin, Jet McAlexander, and Brooks Cross. The starting five for Mangum: Dickey, Perry, and Laughlin, McAlexander, and Cross, the starting five. Meantime, Eric Norton's team comes in with a record of 12-9, and they will go with Cole Carnes. Carnes will get the start tonight. He will be joined by Trevor Damon, along with Ryland Gibbons, Dalen Smith, and Adam Gibbons. So it'll be Carnes, Damon, Dameron, that's Dameron, not Damon, Dameron and Gibbons, Smith and Gibbons, the starting five. Carnes is a senior, Dameron's a senior, Gibbons just a sophomore, Smith and Gibbons are both seniors. So on a senior night ball game, 4 of the 5 starters are seniors for Merritt. They're in their home white uniforms with the orange numerals and the orange and black trim. And again, got a big body out there in Gibbons. It'd be interesting to see if Gibbons and Cross match up. A couple of kids built very similarly from a physical standpoint, so it'll be one to watch. Gibbons will join Colton Laughlin at the midcourt stripe. They'll put 8 minutes up on the clock. And the tap going to be controlled by Merritt, keeping it from going out of bounds there. Cole Carnes, we're underway on Classic Hits 97.7, also on Facebook Live, Classic Hits 97.7, and on OKSports.tv. 3-ball, Gibbons, and Ryan Gibbons will knock it down. Rylan Gibbons, first three of the ball game. Dickey and McAlexander back the other way. Jet finally healthy after a couple of weeks of battling the flu. He's played the last couple of ball games, but again, did not start. Laughlin inside around Gibbons, and he'll put up the shot, come up short. Rebound tipped and tapped, and coming away with it is Cole Carnes. And Carnes, not a real big kid, but we were impressed with him and Rylan Gibbons during that tournament last month. Well, he and Gibbons really made some hay. Inside here, backdoor opportunity. Shot won't go for Dalen Smith. Rebound, Colton Laughlin. Dickey now gets it into the front court. Trey slows it down, hands it to Colton. Now back to Dickey. Minute gone by in the first. Our first quarter brought to us by Stockman's Bank. Cross, baseline, bump and a bang. Ball out of bounds. Dalen Smith there on the double team on the baseline. And again, Chad Hussey talking to Brooks Cross about being strong inside. 6:50 left in the first quarter of play. Oh, now we've got a conversation going on. Chad Hussey having a very lengthy conversation. Oh, I see what it is now. They called a foul on that play on Brooks Cross. So on top of everything else, a foul has been called on Cross. Wow. So at first we just thought it was a bump and a bang inside, no call, ball out of bounds, going to go back to Merritt. But they called a foul on Cross, offensive foul. Brooks gets the long rebound here on the missed shot by Rylan Gibbons. He'll go to McAlexander into the front court, and Jet going to get grabbed on the arm. Get a chance to shoot, too. Good job by McAlexander to attack the rim. Foul going to be called on Rylan Gibbons. That'll be his first. And first on Merritt. Mangum girls and boys in action at home. Regular season finale as McAlexander hits the first of two. And he entertained Hobart Tuesday night. Girls at 6:30, followed by boys at 8 o'clock. Second free throw, no good. And the rebound going to be taken away by Merritt. And regardless of what happens in the postseason, there will be no more games after Tuesday night at Mangum. That is just stunning. We started the season back on November 27th, and we will wrap up the regular season on February 12th. And you got to wonder where that time went. Good job by McAlexander as Jet will step in and take the ball away from Gibbons. Into the front court, Cross behind his back. Brooks stopping, popping, comes up short, and the rebound taken away by Dalen Smith. Smith quickly to one of his playmakers, and that's Trevor Damon. Or Dameron. I might call him Dameron. Brett Perry with a steal, and then had the ball poked free, but got it back, goes to Cross. Now here on the weak side, Dickey. Trey over the top to Colton. 3-ball on the way. Front of the iron, didn't get it to go. Rebound in traffic. Dameron. Trevor with a run out all by himself. He'll stop from 8, shoot it over Laughlin, come up short. Rebound taken away by Dickey. And the timeout going to be taken by Chad Hussey. 5:35 left in the first quarter of play. 3-1. It is a 2-point lead for Merritt. Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
You know, I really don't know why I'm surprised that the season has gone on as long as it has. I'm on my 4th book. I had one book that I had about a half a season that I put in. I've filled up 2 books completely, and now have started on my 4th book. And I'm not sure how many games are in a book. I think 28, something like that. So, yeah, maybe it has been that long of a season. Out of the timeout, Brooks Cross going to go inside and score. And Brooksy going to get his first 2 of the ball game. Brooks Cross working hard inside. That'll make it a 3-3 ball game. 5:15 left in the first quarter of play, being brought to us by Stockman's Bank. Dameron catches a tip ball in the paint and makes a nice catch, and that's an easy 2 for Trevor. So Dameron makes it a 5-3 ball game. 5 minutes left in quarter number 1. Cross out near the left hash mark. He'll go to Perry. Brett now between the 2 circles. Dickey to McAlexander. McAlexander over the top to Dickey. The catch, quick pass, Perry. Brett between a couple of defenders. Back to Trey. 3 ball on the way. Good. Trey Dickey. Well, I talk about how quick he is, but his release on his shot is just as fast. I mean, if he'd been alive back in the olden days of Cowboys and Indians, he'd been one of those guys that people would say, I don't want to try to have any kind of shooting competition with him. Speaking of shots, how about the backdoor alley-oop by Trevor Dameron? Makes the catch on the baseline, goes glass and scores. Dameron back-to-back buckets. His club leads it 7-6. Laughlin between a couple of defenders. A little spin move. Kicks it back to Dickey. Here's a 3 for Trey. That one off the glass. Didn't get it to stay down, and Adam Gibbons clears the rebound now for Merritt. Trying to think of the name of the character. I don't know why I can't think of the name of the character in Blazing Saddles, played by Gene Wilder. Dameron looks for his 3rd bucket in a row. Couldn't get it to fall down. Got his own rebound and got fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Trevor Dameron. Second foul of the night called on Mangum. It's on Chet McAlexander. That'll be his first. So at the free throw line to shoot 2, Trevor Dameron. First one, Dameron, no good. He'll get 1 more. Henry Lopez in, setting down Brett Perry, taking a seat for the Oilers. Dallin Smith and Trevor Fowler has come into the ballgame now for the home club. Second one on the way, good. Dameron hit 1 of 2. Worth noting, Dylan and I were reminiscent of when we were here in January, and as cold as it got here, we brought jackets. There's a steal, but a steal right back. McAlexander gave it up, got it back, goes to cross. Ball fake, glass, shot won't go, foul called. Adam Gibbons. So Mangum gave it up, got it right back, and then a good job by Cross inside to draw the foul, and Brooks will go to the line to shoot 2. 3:38 left in the first quarter of play. It's an 8-6 ball game. Cross, first free throw, no good. And kind of like the girls, the boys having a hard time from the charity stripe. Second one on the way, good. So Brooks 1 of 2, he's got 3. And that'll make it an 8-7 ball game. 3:35 left in the first period of play. Walking it across the timeline, Dameron. He'll come to Carnes. Again, Carnes and Ryland Gibbons. They're just a couple of guys you got to watch at all times, and we talk about that, and Carnes buries one from the distance of three-point land. Went down in the corner on the right side and knocked it down. Make me prophetic and pathetic. 11-7. Roll the dice if you've got them. 3:05 left in the first quarter of play. Being brought to us by Stockman's Bank. Lopez to McAlexander. Now to Trey. Back up top, Jet. Trying to go inside. What a tough pass. Better catch. Cross glass. No. He's fouled again. We'll go back to the free throw line. That's a tough pass and a really tough catch in traffic. Brooks made it. Got fouled and goes to the line. Is that 2 on Gibbons? It is. Adam has picked up his second. That'll be 3 now on Merritt. Cross. 1 of 2 a moment ago. Shooting 2 here. First one for Brooks is good. Again, I know nobody else thinks anything of it, but when guys are shooting free throws and girls, you don't talk in the PA. We talked about it during the tournament. Second one on the way. Good. Cross to them both. So Brooks 3 of 4 from the line, got 5 points, and Mangum down by a pair, 11-9. Dameron across the timeline. Trevor to the free throw line, kicks right side to Ryland Gibbons. Now the reverse here on the near side to Smith. Back up top, Gibbons. Gibbons looks to his bench for guidance, goes to Dameron, now gets it right back. 2:35 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum down by a pair, 11-9. Off the dribble, Carnes. He'll rise up from 10. Shot off the front of the iron, didn't go. Ball tipped out, Dickey's got it. Trey into the front court, bobbles, gets it back, keeps it alive to Brooks. Cross now, weaves his way through traffic, stumbling, bumbling, puts up the shot, and it won't go down. All of that and no bucket. And sometimes you'll hear fans and coaches say, let them play. Well, they let the kids play there. Mangum coming up short. Still down by 2, 11-9. 2 minutes left here in this first quarter of play. Dameron going to back it out now. Trevor directing traffic, asking for Givens to come here on the near side. They'll get it to him. Wide open three. Got it. Had his chance to sit back and watch Givens and Carnes during that tournament. We weren't doing any of the play-by-play, and you just watched them during the 3-day tournament. They do that to you left and right. Those two, Givens and Carnes, have got 9 points, and all of it from behind the arc, because nobody will go out and put a hand in their face. 14-9 bowl game. Speaking behind the arc, Lopez for 3, and it goes for Henry. Henry Lopez makes it 14-12. Mangum down by a pair. Minute 10 and running in the first quarter of play. Givens into the front court to Dameron. Now back up top, Carnes. Cole leaves it at the free throw line for Dallin Smith. Smith had the ball knocked out of his hands. Good job by McAlexander and Lopez to get a piece of it. Jet will set, and Brett will come back in. Jet set. Oh, we got that new plane at Altus. The Pegasus! It's arrived. Dameron inbounds play for 3, air ball. Laughlin with the rebound. Colton trying a little bump and a bang as he goes across the timeline from Smith. Dallin, no Cole. Now Perry the catch. Brett bounce pass cross. Brooks, diagonal, wide open. Lopez, near side 3, didn't get it to go. Rebound tapped out. Dameron got it to Givens and then got it right back. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Stockman's Bank bringing it to you here on Classic Hits 97.7. Off the bounce, they'll go inside to Dallin Smith. Now way out high. Givens for 3. Shot won't go. The ball going to go out of bounds. Mangum will get it back with 25.3 left in the first quarter of play. Down by a pair, 14-12. I don't think they've got kiss cam going on tonight. We don't have kiss cam going on, do we? No kiss cam going on tonight, do we? Okay, thanks. Skip pass here on the near side. Going to go to Brett Perry. Perry back to Cross. Now to Henry. Diagonal pass to Trey. Dickey going to challenge inside. Teardrop won't go. Rebound. Dameron from 30 as time expires. Won't count if it goes. He got it off late. We've played one. Merritt 14. Mangum 12. We're back for the second period after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
By the way, before you read something into the Kiss Cam statement, it's not what you think. Here at Merritt, they actually have a camera that is inside the facility, and they do put it on people and put Kiss Cam up there on their board. So if you were thinking something else, erase that from your mind, all right? Thank you. That's all we're going to say on that. Second quarter about to unfold. As soon as I said it, I can just see people's antenna going up on that one. And no, you're not right on that, okay? Second quarter underway. It'll be Mangum with the ball right into your listening and or viewing device. Henry Lopez, Brooks Cross, Jet McAlexander, Colton Laughlin, and Brett Perry out on the floor. McAlexander for the free throw line. 15-footer won't go. Boy, Laughlin got tossed to the turf, and there was no goal. Chad stands up and says, really? My guy's a football player. He doesn't go down like that himself without any help. Dameron, near side, Givens. 3 ball on the way. Got it to go. Got a hand in his face that time, but Ryland still knocked it down. Give him 9. 17-12 now. Merritt on top by 5. 7:20 left in the first half of play. Wow. McAlexander to Perry. Brett, bounce pass. Laughlin. Colton draws a crowd. Kicks it right side. That's a 3 for Lopez. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound cross in traffic. Brooks going to force off the window and got it to go. Brooks Cross. 7 of the ball game for Cross. 17-14. Minute gone by here in period number 2. Givens, ball slapped back in his face by Perry, and then Givens will pick it right back up, fire it inside. Dalen Smith can't get the shot to go down, and the rebound going to be knocked out of bounds, lost by Mangum. Wow. Cole Carnes to inbound underneath his own window. 6:50 left in the first half of play. Inbounds pass. Dameron, shot doesn't go. Ball tipped out towards the timeline, goes out of bounds, and the officials will converse, and that'll be Mangum basketball. So the Tigers will get it back, down by 3, 17-14, 6:45 and running in this first half of play. Lopez out high. Henry comes on the near side. By the way, Rafe Hall watching tonight. Rafe and his Duke Lady Tigers and Tigers playing tomorrow night for the district championship over at Duke. McAlexander from 17. That one came up short. Trevor Dameron with the rebound. He got hooked up with Laughlin. They called a foul on Colton. Foul on Laughlin going to be his first, and team foul number 3 called on Mangum in the first half of play. We've got a timeout taken by Merritt. 6:23 left in the half. They lead 17-14. Classic Hits 97.7.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
And actually, they have given that timeout now to Chad Hussey and company, so they have used their second 30-second timeout. Comes with 6:23 left in the first half of play. So charge that timeout to Mangum and not to the Oilers. They lead 17-14. First half underway, and Trevor Dameron picked up by Jet McAlexander. They'll come across the timeline. Now up top, Cole Carnes, near side, wide open. Rylan Givens for 3. Shot won't go, and ball goes out of bounds, and Givens has missed a couple. Trey Dickey going to come in, and Brooks Cross will set down. So a different look now for Mangum as they'll go with Jet McAlexander, Brett Perry, Trey Dickey. He's got it in the front court. Dickey sliding to a stop and then throwing the ball away. Colton Laughlin, no way he gets to that one. Henry Lopez out there as well. Talked about it in the girls' game. Unforced error is going to kill you. You know, the season began on November 27th, and then here we are in nearly the middle of February, and you're still making unforced errors, and your season will get real short real quick if you do that when postseason begins next week. 3 ball dialed up here, knocked down. Cole Carnes. And again, Carnes and Givens feasting from outside. 20-14. Merritt on top by 6. Laughlin had the ball knocked out of his hands. There's McAlexander. Johnny on the spot to pick it up, lay it up and in. Jet with his first field goal. He's got 3 total, and it's 20-16. Mangum down by 4. Dameron quickly the other way, puts it up over Perry, comes up well short. Rebound Henry. Lopez across the timeline to Perry. Baseline move, left side, high off the window, shot around the rim, didn't go. Dameron with a rebound. And getting hurt on the play was Givens. Did not see what happened to Rylan there. Looked like he got caught up in traffic, and he either took one to the man zone or had the breeze knocked out of him, one of the two. And given the way he is bent over, I've got to think that's, "Hi, Mickey, I play basketball." yeah, that's in it. Yeah, it's tender as the night right now. Givens is trying to walk that one off. I got to give it to him. That's a tough young man down there right now. I'm just telling you. Because he's like, oh, I could have hit him, Howard, but he kept moving away. That's you're just, oh. Dameron backdoor again. Nobody picks him up. That's twice they have lobbed it over the top. And Trevor has gone up and got it and laid it up and in. 22-16. The lead is 6, and now a steal by Givens. So he's okay. He'll come over the top to Carnes. Cole stopping, popping, and knocking it down from 10. Cole Carnes, and And Chad Hussey has seen enough. He wants another timeout. 24-16. His club trails by 8. 4:50 left in the half. Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Well, Chad Hussey looking for a combination that will work here this first half of play. His club trails by 8, 24-16, and he has used 3 timeouts here in this first half of play. Both of his 30s are gone and just exercised a full timeout there. So it's 24-16, 4:50 left in the first half of play. Mangum trailing. It was a 14-12 game at the end of the first quarter. Mangum's been outscored 10-4 here in the second. And again, they trailed 24-16. By the way, Dion Dickey now into the ballgame. Also into the contest, Jackson Warner for Mangum. They're out there with Cross, McAlexander, and Trey Dickey. Trey had the ball taken away from him. Carnes with the steal. Good foul there by Dickey. He wasn't going to give up the run out there. First foul of the night on Trey. And team foul number 4 called on Mangum. So it will be Merritt basketball with the 8-point lead. 3 ball dialed up, no good, but the rebound long, picked up by Dalen Smith, and then Smith going to get grabbed on the arm. Is this on McAlexander? Let's see. Or they just blow the whistle for the heck of it. Yeah, they did call it on McAlexander. Okay. It's the second on Jet. Team foul number 5 called on Mangum. Now the official blew his whistle, never came to the bench. Apparently the official near the scorer's table decided he was going to take the call. Dameron inside, bobble the ball, but there to pick it up is Merritt. Another 3 ball dialed up, Cole Carnes. No good, put back, comes up short for Dalen Smith. Smith tries again, that won't go. He says a third time, that won't fall, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Trevor Fowler was in there as well. And that'll be on Jet McAlexander in his third. Team foul number 6 called on Mangum. So Dalen Smith to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Big fellow working hard on the glass there. First one good. Smith will get one more. Rather precise line drive free throw for Smith. It either goes in or it clangs. McAlexander is sitting down. And Brooks Cross has come right back in. Jet with those 3 fouls. Second free throw comes up short. And blocking out nicely Laughlin for the easy rebound. 25-16, 3:45 left in the first half of play. Trying to force that one in there to Brooks Cross, and a hold going to be called on Dalen Smith. So Smith will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. And team foul number 4 called on Merritt. Dickey inbounds pass Laughlin. Colton over the top to Dion. His 3 may have been partially blocked, and the flat-footed rebound going to be taken away by Cole Carnes. And here comes Merritt. 3:30 left in the first half of play. 25-16. Dameron between the 2 circles. He'll give it up now to Fowler. Trevor here on the near side. Cole Carnes. Givens will pop out, shoot the 3, and knock it down. And Ryland Givens continues to live behind the arc. Give him a dozen. 28-16. Givens and company on top by a dozen with 3:05 left in the half. Clear out here and an easy 2 for Colton Laughlin. Brooks Cross just handed it off to Colton Laughlin and then did a little road grader action and moved 2 people out of the way. So Laughlin just strolled to the bucket. 28-18. Leg 10 for Merritt. Dameron out high. He'll go to Givens between the 2 circles. Now Cole Carnes. Got to watch him behind the arc as well. Trevor Fowler will pop out, get it, and then they'll go right back inside to the big boy. And Smith, little pump fake, and puts it up and in over Colton Laughlin. 30-18. Trey Dickey back the other way in a hurry. Put up the shot, got grabbed on the floor prior to the shot. And we'll check it and see if it's on Givens. It is. Foul on Ryland, his second. And team foul number 5 called on Merritt. 2:25 left in the first half of play. A story about Ryland Givens coming up in a moment. Dion Dickey, off-balance shot, no. Rebound, batted around a couple of times. Finally, Dameron comes away with it. Trevor into the front court, hesitates, follow-away jumper, comes up short, rebound put back, and an offensive foul. Bucket won't count. Pushing off there was Dalen Smith. That'll be the second on Smith, and team foul number 6 called on Merritt. So Smith will sent down and be replaced in the lineup by Adam Gibbons. Ryland Givens, if you ever watch the TV series Justified on Fox X or whatever it was called, you know what I'm talking about when I say Ryland Givens. Tough shot put up here by Laughlin, comes up short in the rebound, Dameron. Trevor into the front court, dribble, drive, nobody picks him up. He'll put up the 8-footer, roll it around the rim and score. Well, I tell you what, that's some Olay defense right there, frustrating for Chad Hussey. 9 in the ball game now for Trevor Dameron. 32-18, minute 40 left in the first half of play. Mangum trailing. Jackson Warner, little bounce pass to Laughlin. Colton inside, knocked to the floor, no call. Flat-footed rebound, Dameron. He's got numbers there on his way, but it'll attack anyhow. Around cross, shot won't go. Brooks with a rebound, and then he'll get pushed. See if they call this on Dameron. Yep, they did. That was frustration on the part of Trevor. First one on Dameron, and number 7 called against Merritt, so it'll send Cross to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Henry Lopez and Brett Perry back into the ballgame now for Chad Hussey as Brooks goes to the line to shoot the 1-1. Minute 28 left in the half. Cross first, good. Brooks will get one more. 8 in the ballgame for Brooks Cross. Don't forget now we close out the regular season coming up on Tuesday as Hobart will be in town for a pair of ball games. Second one, Cross, no good. Rebound, Gibbons. A little confusing for the listener, no doubt. We've got Givens and Gibbons. 2 different names and 2 different young men, size-wise and body-wise. Ryland Givens, small in stature, quick as lightning. Adam Gibbons, big, strong physical presence. He's got it inside, ball poked free, but it goes right back into the hands of Givens. Popping out between the 2 circles now, that's Trevor Fowler. 50 seconds and running in the first half of play, 32-19, and content to run some clock here, the Oilers. Now a 3 ball going to be dialed up by Fowler, and he'll knock it down. How about that? Trevor Fowler, first shot of the ball game, and he buries a 3. 35-19, 35 seconds left in the half. Laughlin on the other end, it rattled around the rim, wouldn't stay down, and the rebound collected by Dameron. Trevor now going to walk it across the timeline, and this time Eric Norton's club will hold for 1. 20 seconds left in the first half of play. They lead 35-19. Dameron getting a clear out, and a blocking foul going to be called on Colton Laughlin. Mangum fans don't like the call, but I've got to tell you, in an unbiased fashion, I think that's the right one. And Colton got there late and then kind of exposed himself. Let's just put it that way. He initiated the contact. So Trevor Dameron to the free throw line. That's the 7th team foul, so this is a 1-1. Dameron hits the first, he'll get one more. Trevor 2 of 3 from the line. Substitution now into the ballgame for Merritt, Eric Williams. Speaking of big bodies, Eric Williams fits into that category. He was told as he went into the lineup, though, by Coach Eric Norton, do not foul. Second free throw won't go in. Ball knocked out of bounds. And I believe they say it's going to be Mangum ball. It will be. So the Tigers actually will get an opportunity with 14.2 left in the half, down 36-19. Perry into the front court. Brett to Dickey. Trey telegraphed that pass. Got poked out of bounds. Good quickness there by Cole Carnes. Substitution now. As Merritt will send Christian Skelton into the ballgame. And Trevor Dameron will sit down. 6.3 left of the half. Dickey to Lopez. Henry. Ball knocked out of his hands, and it went off of him and out of bounds. 1.6 left in the first half. And now the Oilers, albeit not a great chance, will get one more opportunity on the offensive end. He'll inbound it to Givens, and now he didn't have anything, and he'll just let the half come to a close. An impressive first half for the Oilers of Merritt. They've got 36. Mangum with 19 at the intermission. Tigers down by 17. 36 for Merritt, 19 for Mangum. We are at the half, and we are Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zandt are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
And a half Mangum trailing 36-19. And they were outscored in the first quarter 14-12, but then a 20 blitzing pop in the second quarter for Merritt. And then 36-19 for Tigers. Brooks strong leading the lead at 9. Henry Jetman Alexander at mission 36-19. Free or foul and Hussey McAlexander's at a long with 2. On the other side of the ledger, it's Riley Givens leading the way for Merritt. He's got a dozen, all from behind the arc. Trevor Cameron with 10, 8 in the first half for Cole Harn. Dylan Smith has got 3. Fowler with 3 as well. Merritt just 3 from the foul line, but they're getting it done from behind the arc. In that first half of play, they had 7 3-pointers, so 21 with 36 have come from behind the arc. Again, they lead by a score of 36-19. Mangum Tigers losing the first ball game here to save by 13. 35 was the final score there. And Merritt wins it. Second victory in as many tries against the Lady Tigers. 20 in the ball game for Sarah Rogers. 20 for Jen Sanders in the victory for Merritt. 36-19 it is the lead for the Oilers in the half. Tigers second half is coming up. So stick and stay. 7-7.
A hamburger in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the hamburger in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum, located at 14 South Lewis Hill in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and practitioner Pat Burke provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics, 72393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Always with Mangum Brick as made high.
James Auto Sales Mangum is Tiger proud. We need to rely on used vehicles. Visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129. Jamie has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie sells credit union and save money at Jamie Auto in Mangum.
Mangum and Gas. Only folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say.
For top heating and air conditioning and installation, you on paint, heat, and air. Serve Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Haynes Heating and Air Conditioning at 79-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join with Pioneer Family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many college opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Mex chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more, and they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8, and they cater too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. The owners, Steve and Susan Kyle.
36-19. It is a 17-point lead for Merritt and the hand. We get ready for the third quarter play. Brought to us by our good friends at 333 Play. When summertime hits, I'm coming to this gymnasium because this is the coldest gymnasium in the entire free world. And don't get me wrong, I like it. But it is the only gym I think that I've ever been in that it actually gets colder the higher you get. Most of the time you come to these gymnasiums and when we get up as high as we are, it's hot. It's not the case. It got fantastic air conditioning unit. And again, come summertime, this is where I am going to be. So Merritt will have the ball in the third period of play. They play on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. A little give and go inside, off balance shot, and it rolls in. How about that? And the third quarter picking up right where the half ended. And as the ball rolls around the rim and falls in for Dalen Smith, he's got 5 in the ball game. And that'll be the third foul of the night on Colt Laughlin. First of the second half, Colt Mangum. 38-19, free throw, 9 drop, good. And Smith a 3-point play. He's half a dozen. 39-19. Here, third quarter. It's a point game. And a steal. Now, all the way back to Merritt. So Merritt by 20 now. And a hand the basketball. Gibbons. A little inside out there. The timeline. Pass call and Gibbons. Where he had to turn back. Kind of jostled his shoulder a little bit. He really struggled there. Kind of to fight through that one, and still, look at him on the baseline. He's still having a problem. Dameron going to go inside, fall down, ball taken away by Rick. He'll drive, kick, shortly. Colton Laughlin for 3. Got it. Colton Laughlin. Got it. Total of 5. Mangum. 39-22. 6:45 running of the third quarter. Evans give and go inside. Dameron, glass shot rolls in. Right to draw the charge there was Trey Dickey, but it's not going to Trevor now. But it doesn't in the ball game. And it's 41-22. Loft across the corner. 3. Knew it was no good when he shot it. Took off down the other way. His pass going to be tipped. Good hand that time by Henry Lopez. And Brett will come out around for Mangum. Perry. Little reach-in foul out high. And let's see if they call it on Cole Carnes. It's the first foul of the second half called against Merritt. It'll be the third of the night on Ryan Evans. Setting down, by the way. And Henry put up the shot, couldn't give it a go. And the ball again, nobody knew it was there. And he got underneath the basket, got the pass and laid it up and in. Wow. Trevor Fowler now with 5 of the ball game, 43-22. Coughlin in the front court, draws the little team for comes up court. Reaching out cross. Allen Smith the run and cross up his second. That'll be team foul 2 of the second half. Cole against me. Lobby for a foul on chance. He's down by 2 out of 5:35 left here in the third. Back door there, so the version outside. Cole gets screen, can't do anything with it. Roll off. Big body. Now with 5 of the ball game. Merritt, a quarterback. Showed right there. Gibbons now. He'll lob one side. The catch made off the glass. 2. And down. So we're going to replay. Trey Dickey. The team foul 3 in the second half. They called it Lawrence on Gibbons, and that'll be 4 down on Ryland. Team foul 2 of the second half. Call on Merritt. And it's not going to be taken by the Oilers. They lead 46-24. 45 in the third. We're classic hit on 7.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw you, for FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, we wish there was a reason or a rhyme to why the internet will suddenly drop out on us, and we don't have one. We apologize for it, and we appreciate your patience in staying with us. We know how frustrating it can be. Believe me, I have very little patience for the internet, and when things like that happen, out of Dylan and I's control, and that's what makes it even more frustrating. Cross the inbounds pass here, out of the timeout taken by Merritt. Perry at the free throw line. Boy, that one came up woefully short, and the rebound taken away by Cole Carnes. I think he got airborne, he being Brett Perry, and really wasn't sure where he wanted to go with the basketball. So the turnover going to give it back now to Merritt as they work on the right end of your listening device, leading 46-24, 4:20 and running here in the third quarter of play. Carnes inside, double team, foul going to be called. Let's see if they call this one on Laughlin or on Lopez, and it'll be on Henry. So Henry Lopez going to pick up the personal foul. And that'll be 2 on Henry. Team foul number 4 called on Mangum. 4:17 left in the third. Carnes' first free throw good. Cole will get one more. Carnes now with 9. 6 of 9 from the foul line is Mangum. Second one on the way, good. So in double figures now, Cole Carnes, and he joins Ryland Gibbons. They've got 22 of the 48 for their ball club. And it's 48-24, 4:05 left in the third. Being brought to us as always by 333 Dental. Dickey, ball knocked back in his face. Last touch by Christian Skelton. Saw Skelton in the first half. Little cup of coffee. And he's come out and played here in the third as well. Lopez the inbounds pass. They look inside Laughlin. Kick back to Trey. 3 ball on the way. Dickey will knock it down from behind the arc. Trey Dickey. Second 3 ball of the night for Trey. And he's got 6. And cuts it to a 48-27 ball game. Mangum obviously points at a premium here this evening. And you wonder how that happens. College game last week was at North Carolina State. Scored 24 points in a ball game. I mean, this is college basketball with a shot clock. And scored 24 points. So there are nights where the ball just simply won't go in the basket. And on a high school level, without that shot clock, it can really get kind of tough. Well, good move there by Carnes, clearing space, but he missed everything on the shot. Dickey with a rebound. Trey with a run out into the front court. Dickey going to slide to his top, leave it for Laughlin. Colton fakes the three, goes to the left elbow and finds Perry. Right now, bounce past Laughlin, gets the defender up in the air, lays it up and in. Good move by Colton Laughlin. Laughlin now, 5 in the quarter, 7 for the ball game. His club trailing by a 48-29 margin. 3 minutes left here, third quarter of play. Baseball pass inside Dameron. No way he's going to make that catch. I mean, you got to get a smaller ball and put a glove on to make that play right there. That's just a rocket. Lopez sets down now. Jet McAlexander into the ball game for Mangum. Trying to chip away at that deficit, 48-29. Ball, though, poked away from Laughlin. Not a good pass there. And Trevor Fowler will come up with a loose basketball. 2:45 and running here in the third period of play. Dameron going to come near the scorer's table. Perry will pick him up. Trevor. You get the idea that maybe he struggles a little bit with that left hand, and if you could force him that way, although Perry does that, and he looks just fine. But he is really right-hand dominant. Trying to cross up Perry. Brett, little bump and a bang, and now a whistle. Yeah, I'm kind of like Chad Hussey. I mean, you're going to call that? Okay. That'll be the first of the night on Brett. And now 5 on Mangum in the second half. And again, Dameron and Merritt content to run a little clock. Now Dameron going to go inside. Missed the shot initially. Got his own rebound. And Trevor will put it up and in. 14 now for Trevor Dameron. And it's now a 50-29 ball game. Dickey puts one up, gets fouled, and Trey will go to the line to shoot 2. Let's see who the foul is on here. Trevor Fowler picks up his first of the night. Just the third of the second half called against Merritt. So to the free throw line, Trey Dickey shooting 2. First one on the way for Trey is good. Dickey will get one more at the 2:02 mark of quarter number 3. First free throw for Trey. His second one no good, and the rebound going to be taken away by Trevor Dameron. Suddenly it's become Dameron's ball game. Again, picked up by Brett Perry. Cole Carnes now will come out and get at the left hash mark. They'll reverse it here on the near side to Dameron. 1:40 left here in the third. Wide open at the free throw line. Dallin Smith, shot won't go. Dameron tried to get the rebound, battled Laughlin, came away with it, now gets stripped in the paint. Brett Perry will come up with a loose basketball. Good job by Mangum to stay with it defensively. Brett now, double team, finds Laughlin behind the arc for 3. In front of the iron, doesn't get it to go. Rebound tapped out. Dickey will pick it up. He'll go to McAlexander. Jet to Laughlin. Reverse, right side. 3, cross, yes. Brooks Cross in double figures. He's got a dozen. 50-33. Mangum trailing with 1:05 remaining in the third quarter. Again, Trevor Dameron will walk it across the timeline. So each possession, Coach Eric Norton says, we will run some clock. We'll milk this thing for all we can, up by 17. 50 seconds left in the third. Open here on the near side. Trevor Fowler tries to go around cross. Good defense by Brooks. Now Dameron will get it, and he's picked up by Perry. So the matchup's pretty good right now as far as body on body. McAlexander on Christian Skelton. Skelton long. McAlexander got a little bit more strength, kind of pushes him out away from the basket. Dameron now trying to break down Laughlin. Goes to the free throw line. Kicks it back over the top for Skelton, who didn't take the 3. Back out top to Dameron. And again, we're down to 10 seconds left in this third quarter of play. Dameron, near side Skelton. Tries to go off the bounce around McAlexander. Does. Puts up the shot, misses it. Got his own rebound. Putback won't go. But a foul called with 4.3 left in the third. Let's see who they got here. It'll be team foul number 6 on Mangum. And the 4th now on Jet. So McAlexander with 4. 4.3 left in the third. Cole Carnes to inbound. He does it here on the near side. And oh my, Trey Dickey going to get called for a foul. Looked like he got all ball. Dallin Smith will go to the line to shoot two, and the official emphatic about it. You can hear the Mangum fans voice their disagreements. That'll be the second on Trey, 7 now on Mangum, and Smith will get a couple of free throws, and Dallin 3 of 4 from the stripe of the ball game. First one here, no good. Smith will get one more. 6 in the quarter, 9 on the ball game for Dallin Smith. 50-33, 2.7 left in the third. Second one on the way for Smith, goes in. So Dallin Smith, 1 of 2. His club leads at 51-33. McAlexander from 30 as time expires and it rolls in and out. Third quarter brought to you by 333 Dental. Mangum down 51-38, headed to the fourth on Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
51-33 as we go to the fourth quarter, brought to us by Great Plains Bank. It'll be Mangum basketball trailing by 18. And it'll be Henry Lopez, Trey Dickey, Brooks Cross, along with Brett Perry and Colton Laughlin for the Tigers in their road black uniforms, orange numerals, orange and gray trim. Cole Carnes and Ryland Gibbons out high. They'll find Brooks inside, and a good pass by Brooks to Laughlin. Colton lays it up and in, and he's got 9. Get the foul here. So it'll be called on Trevor Fowler. That'll be 2 on Fowler. And 4 now on Merritt. Free throw, Laughlin does not fall down. And the rebound going to be collected by Cole Carnes. So Carnes out there along with Ryland Gibbons, as we said. Also out on the floor, Trevor Fowler, Trevor Dameron, and Trevor Fowler, Adam Gibbons. Off the bounce, Dameron inside. Shot blocked away by Perry, but recovered by Gibbons at a reset. Now Fowler underneath the basket. Shot won't go, and Brett comes up with a loose basketball. Perry a run out now to Laughlin. Colton stripped, and Cole Carnes going to get called for a foul. That'll be the first on Cole. And team foul number 5 whistled against Merritt. And there's not going to be free throws. Okay. Inbounds pass. Good catch by Laughlin. Is battling for the loose basketball that time was Adam Gibbons. Laughlin now inside and over Gibbons for 2. Colton, 4 in the quarter, 11 on the ball game. And with a minute gone by in the fourth, it's 51-37. Mangum trying to chip away at that 14-point deficit. Gibbons inside to Fowler. Kick to Carnes. 3 ball, bang, Cole Carnes. And that'll be a dagger in your heart right there. 13 now for Carnes. He's got 9 from behind the arc. 54-37. Cross the other way, stopping and popping. His shot comes up short. Try to get his own rebound, battling it. And Adam Gibbons going to get called for knocking it out of bounds, and so Mangum will get it. 6:38 remaining. 54-37. Big 12 basketball coming up tomorrow. Inbounds pass. Boy, I tell you what, Mangum missed that opportunity there. Dameron with the steal, the run out, and the layup. Had a set play, and somebody zigged instead of zagging. And Dameron, an easy catch and run out for 16, and now a steal by Cole Carnes. Oklahoma State on the road tomorrow at number 13, Kansas, to battle the Jayhawks. That ball game tips at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then the Oklahoma Sooners tomorrow afternoon at 3 will entertain number 18th ranked Texas Tech. Little give and go inside Dameron that time. Sweet pass to Gibbons. Little bunny for Gibbons goes in. And he's got his first two, 58-37. And Chad Hussey wants another timeout. 6:02 left in the ball game. 58-37. Merritt in command. Classic Hits 97.7.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Mangum with the basketball as they go to work. 6 minutes left in the ball game, trailing 58-37. Fourth quarter brought to us by Great Plains Bank. Brett Perry inside to Cross, back out to Perry. 3, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Cole Carnes going to get it for Merritt. And Carnes thought about running, but again, clock is his friend, so he'll slow things down and give it up to Dameron. Talked about Big 12 basketball tomorrow. Dameron getting a clear out, stopping, popping, glass, and offensive foul going to be called on Dameron. Trevor picks up his second. Charge is the call. 5:30 left in the ball game. 58-37 Mangum on the short end of that scoreboard. But Big 12 basketball tomorrow, boy, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State both in danger, and especially Oklahoma State in danger of not qualifying for the NCAA tournament. There was a time earlier this season, ball knocked out of bounds, by the way, by the Oilers here. There was a time earlier this year that Oklahoma was ranked in the top 20, but they are well below 500 and again have their hands full tomorrow against Texas Tech. Henry Lopez inside. Lopez will spin, shoot, and score. 7 in the ball game now for Henry. 58-39. Back the other way in a heartbeat. Dameron, shot doesn't go. Rebound snared away by Brett Perry. Perry coming across the timeline. He'll go near side. Colton Laughlin for 3. Yes, Colton Laughlin. So Mangum not ready to go quietly into the night just yet. Colton, the big fourth quarter, as he's got 7 in the period and 14 of the ball game. In fact, 12 of those 14 points have come since the intermission. 58-42, 4:40 and running here in this fourth period of play. Off the bounce, Fowler goes around Laughlin, put up the shot and hit the bottom of the backboard. Get a jump ball on the rebound, and the arrow going to point the way of Merritt. So the Oilers will get it with 4:36 remaining. Substitution now. Dallin Smith back in and setting down Trevor Fowler for Merritt. Close out the regular season on Tuesday night. Does Mangum. They'll entertain Hobart in a pair of bowl games. 6:20 airtime along our platforms of stations. And then the girls tip at 6:30, followed by the boys at about 8. Lob inside here. Tough catch, tough angle. Shot didn't go for Adam Gibbons. Run out the other way for Dickey. Trey spinning at the free throw line, trying to draw contact. It does. Late whistle and a foul there. Merritt fans don't like that one, and I got to tell you, I don't know that I blame them. Ryland Gibbons, I've got him fouling out of the ball game, and so does the official score. So Gibbons will foul out with 12 points, all coming in the first half. Ryland Gibbons hitting 4 threes. So Gibbons done for the night with his 5th personal foul. So Ryland, I like this. Nice young man coming down and shaking the hand of Chad Hussey. Good sportsmanship there. We don't see nearly enough of that nowadays. Christian Shelton will come into the ball game. Skelton into the contest. At the free throw line, Trey Dickey shooting 2. First one no good. How about Russell Westbrook on fire? 8 games in a row he's had a triple-double. The NBA record, 9. Wilt Chamberlain has it. He has most records, it seems. Second free throw on the way, good. Westbrook will try to tie the record tomorrow night against Houston. Hello! As the Thunder will travel down to the land of the Rockets and the Beard. Nationally televised Saturday night bowl game. Strong move inside here. Ball wouldn't go down for Dalen Smith. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul called on Mangum and called it on Brooks Cross, I believe they did. And that'll be the third of the evening on Brooks. Team foul number 8 called on Mangum. Smith shoots the free throw while the PA guy is talking. I'll harp on it until they stop it. 11 now for Dallin. 59-43, 3:55 remaining. Second one for Smith comes up short, and the rebound taken away by Colton Laughlin. Football season is over with. Now it's time for golf, right? Playing out on the left coast, the AT&T Pebble Beach Classic. That Pro-Am, 3-ball here, Lopez. Henry shot no good. Rebound Trey Dickey on the weak side. And Dickey going to reset now for Mangum. 59-43. 3:30 left here in the ball game. Huey Lewis of Huey Lewis in the News, and going to get a foul away from the ball. Let's see, they call this one on Trevor Dameron. And that'll be his third. And team number 7, so a 1-1 now for Colton Laughlin. But Huey Lewis, part of Huey Lewis in the News, and you listen to that kind of music here on Classic Hits 97.7 Monday through Friday morning with Michael in the morning. Laughlin first free throw goes in. Colton will get one more. Saw a highlight of him. Do what? A season towel. We need a season towel. We'll get one during the softball baseball season. Second free throw on the way here for Laughlin is good. Colton knocks them both down, and it's 59-45. Anyhow, Huey Lewis of Huey Lewis in the News. Michael in the morning, Classic Hits 97.7, Monday through Friday morning, 6 to 9. Yesterday, they're at the AT&T Pebble Beach Classic. Hold out from the sand. A delicate shot. There's a three that wasn't so delicate. And he had to come out of the sand, landed in the fringe, and then let it just trickle down to the hole. It was a great shot. And as is often said on the golf course, when you're an amateur, sometimes the squirrel finds the nut. Going to get a foul here on a missed shot. And on the rebound, the foul called on Trevor Fowler. That'll be his third. Team foul number 8 called on Merritt. Colton Laughlin will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-1. A rare Friday night off next week for Dylan and I, as Mangum has already made it to the championship of the districts over at Snyder. Free throw no good. Dameron with a rebound. So they will not play on Friday night, either the girls or the boys. And will actually return to the airwaves on the Saturday night, the 16th, over at Snyder. And the girls will play either Snyder or Frederick, and same story for the boys. Those two schools will play one another Friday night in an elimination bowl game. Classes A and B district play getting underway this evening with elimination contest. 3-ball here, left side doesn't go. Rebound in traffic put up by Smith. Dallin shot no good. Rebound Brooks. Cross over the top to Laughlin. Colton going to put up the shot, miss it, but get fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. Trevor Dameron has picked up his fourth. And that'll be team foul number 9 called on Merritt. 59-44, 2:15 remaining. So Laughlin shooting two, hits the first. Colton will get one more. 2:15 left of the ball game. Talked about it on the Michael Morning Show this morning during our sportscast, and at other times, second free throw good for Laughlin. But if you're any kind of baseball fan, the name Frank Robinson should be familiar to you. McAlexander a foul on the inbounds play. Jet, I believe, is fouled out of the ball game. He has with 3 points. Team foul number 9 on Mangum. Frank Robinson yesterday passing away at the age of 83, and so many things that Robinson did. He had his number retired by 3 different teams. Baltimore, Cleveland, and who was the third team? It escapes me now. Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Free throw on the way here for Carnes. Rolls in. Frank Robinson also won the MVP in both leagues, the American League and the National League. Nobody's done that ever except for him. He hit for the Triple Crown, was the first African-American manager in Major League Baseball back in 1975 for the Cleveland Indians, and in fact was a player manager for a while for the Indians. Yesterday he passed away at the age of 83, and he was part of a Baltimore Oriole team that just had so much talent on it and so many good players, and he really got overlooked at Baltimore. Brooks Robinson was a part of that. They had pitchers like Jim Palmer, foul on Colton Laughlin on the rebound here. And on Laughlin, that'll be his fourth. Team foul number 10 on Mangum, so we'll go to the other end and shoot two. Minute 50 left. But, I mean, when he retired, I think he was like 10th on the all-time home run list with 586, well before the days of the steroid babies, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire. Who am I leaving out? Oh, Barry Bonds, yeah. First free throw, no good here. We get one more now for Adam Gibbons. Second one, Gibbons is good. Gibbons will set down. He'll be replaced by Trevor Fowler. I'll go back into the Wayback Machine here. You won't know this, but somebody might remember the grape nut commercials on television back in yesteryear when Yule Gibbons would talk about eating trees as part of his grape nuts campaign. And it worked. Laughlin going to go inside here and score a couple. 62-49. Brett Perry going to get his money's worth there as he blasted Christian Skelton. And the foul on Perry, just his second. And team foul number 11 called on Mangum. Minute 29 remaining. 62-49. Skelton yet to score. Now he has. So apparently the senior night activities here in Merritt will happen afterwards. Yeah. Senior night activities coming up in Mangum on Tuesday night when when Hubbard comes to town. 64-49, and just a quick substitution timeout as both coaches going to clear their bench now and get a chance to get some youngsters a little playing time with a minute 25 remaining. Well, certainly not making any excuses, but this has always been a tough place to come play in any club that I've ever covered. I mean, it doesn't really matter what the record of Merritt has been over the years. If you come here and play, you better bring your A game because it's just a tough place, and hard to describe why it is. Matthew Whetstone now into the ballgame to Dion Dickey. Dion putting up a shot, and he'll get fouled. And the officials are going to get their money's worth here tonight. Check the foul here. And that'll be team foul number 11 on Merritt, and it will go against Zach Pianicino. Free throw, Dion. Dickey misses the first. Dion will get one more. Dion's out there. Matthew Whetstone. Jordan Patrick is coming to the ball game as well. For Mangum, Jackson Warner as well. So a sweep tonight by Merritt, and again, they had 3 days of school that were canceled because of flu issues. They found 7, 8, 9, 10 kids that could play here tonight and got it done. Ethan Orr with the ball. Fires a three, didn't get it to go. And the rebound, Jackson Warner. 64-50, Chad Hussey watching his kids get after it. Tough shot put up there and in. So Luke Rogers getting his first two of the ball game. Good looking shot there by Luke. Attacking the glass inside, rising up and knocking it down. 64-52. And you get the idea that maybe Eric Norton has told his club, just dribble, don't take a shot, please. 10 seconds left in this one, 64-52. Mangum going to fall to 14-8 on the year, as Merritt will improve to 13-9. 64-52, your final score. Back to the totals after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
64-52, the final score here. 12-point win for the Merritt Oilers over the Mangum Tigers. 20 in the loss for Colton Laughlin to pace Chad Hussey's club. Brooks Cross had a dozen, but only 3 after the intermission. 8 in the ball game for Trey Dickey. Gives 7 to Henry Lopez. Jet McAlexander with 3 and Luke Rogers with 2. Mangum 11 of 19 for the foul line. And again, they're now 14-8 after losing by a final score of 64-52. Good balance for Eric Norton. He had 4 players in double figures. 4 of his 5 starters. Trevor Dameron led the way with 16. 15 for Cole Carnes. Give a dozen to Rylan Gibbons. 11 for Dallin Smith. 5 in the ball game for Trevor Fowler. 3 for Adam Gibbons and 2 for Christian Skelton. From the free throw line, Merritt 14 of 20. They are now 13-9 on the year. Also, Merritt winning the girls' contest. They won it by a final of 58-43, 20 in a losing effort for Sarah Rogers, but then the scoring dropped off dramatically after that for Richard Carney. 3 players in double figures for Merritt, 28 for Jocelyn Sanders. Claudia Porter had 11. Kinsey Mung had 11 as well. Mangum now 16-6 on the girls' side. Merritt improving to 13-9. We're back on Tuesday night for the regular season finale for the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers as they will play host to Hobart. Our airtime is set for 6:20. Tip-off for the girls at 6:30, followed by the boys at 8 o'clock. So for Dylan Fox, I'm Michael in the Morning. Have yourself a great weekend. And join us Monday morning at 6 for Michael in the Morning right here on Classic Hits 97.7.